All right, guys, we're live here on YouTube on my channel. So we were trying to get the live stream going, and we've been having some trouble. So I'm gonna try it from my end, from my channel, and see if I can get something going here. It's been kind of a mess, guys. And I'm sorry about that. But we are live here at the Horror Corner. So I'm gonna start. Hey guys, we're live here at the Horror Corner with Sean Urshan. So we're trying the Google Hangouts chat. We weren't having much luck with it, so I'm gonna try it now. I'm gonna try and invite some people. Right now, I'm just going on Facebook. I'm gonna try and email them to see if they can join in on my chat here. All right, so just bear with me, guys. I'm gonna try and get this thing going. Alright, so I'm trying to get Lisa's email to send her a message and see if she can join. And then if that works, we'll try some of the other folks. So I'm going to copy her email. And then I'm going to send her the message to join the chat with me. Copy and paste. All right, so Lisa, if you're watching, I just sent you the message. Join the Google Hangouts chat here. And we'll do it one by one, you know. I think I see you. Hey, what's up?
Hold on, Sean. Happy days.
Happy days. At least we got someone.
What?
And we are on my YouTube channel. So if you look at my YouTube, you see I'm on there and you're on there. So got something going. Who's
Brad,
that?
Brad's calling another video chat thing. No.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna.
But that's a different one, isn't it?
Yeah, I haven't answered that one.
I'll have to try and email Jason now. I think I have his email. Jason, what's your email? I am live on YouTube with Lisa.
Well, I can think myself. It's really disconcerting.
At least we got it right.
Yeah, this is it. We're here. Have you got
Alright,
a delay?
alright, I got Jason's email, so I'm gonna try and send it to him now. So I just sent Jason the message to come join us on the chat. Let's see if he gets it. I noticed this thing is like really delayed. Is that because you're over in Ireland?
No, I don't think so. It was working fine on Google Hangouts, so I'm hearing everything twice.
Probably because I have my phone on.
we can only see my face on there, which is awful.
What, you don't see me on it? Oh, okay, now I see me.
It's not good, Phil. I know. It's really not good. No, hey, that's better. Thank Christ for that. That's good. That'll do me.
I guess so. I guess I have to click on you to see you.
I say them, Adam. You say I'm not. Hi, Dave.
Well, I guess Jason didn't get the invite.
The maggoty maggot Dave's here.
What's up, Dave? How you doing? Join the clusterfuck.
That is what it is, isn't it?
So I guess anytime I have want to see you on it, I have to click on your face. Metal.
What the hell's this?
Who's that now? Well, should I try to get someone else's email?
I can hear someone else. Who's that male voice?
I don't hear anything. So should I try someone else, Lisa? Maybe email one of the others, see if, because I don't know what happened with Jason there.
How do I send an invite?
Well, I can from my just like I did to you. Know what I mean?
I've got everything on a loop now. I can hear someone else laughing. Who's that?
You're on candid camera. So I think I'm gonna try emailing one of the others.
Oh no. Jonathan Davis from Korn's wife died.
Oh no. All right. So HoRRoRdIgEsT just sent me his link. Maybe we can actually get him on here. All right. I'm gonna send Chris the message right now. Let's see if he gets it.
Jason didn't get his email.
I guess not. He didn't respond. So Lisa, I just sent it to Chris HoRRoRdIgEsT. Let's see if he gets it.
I take it only you can send invites out, Sean.
I think so, yeah.
Right.
Because it's on my. There he is.
What's up?
What's up, man? Oh, we got something going here. We're live.
Oh, right. We've got Chris.
This is a clusterfuck.
It sure is. It's a mess. I tried sending the invite to Jason, but he hasn't responded yet.
Maybe if I used a laptop, it'd be a whole lot easier.
What, you using your phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm using, my laptop.
Yeah, it's probably best to do that.
What are you using, Lisa?
Laptop. Yeah. Oh, it stopped doing the. That's good. Oh shit.
At least we got the three of us here.
Yeah.
Are you guys doing everything twice?
Should I try and email somebody else? Hey, Angelica. Angelica.
Has anybody emailed Movie Massacre yet?
No, did he say he wanted to join?
Yeah, he's in the chat saying he's waiting.
Oh, all right. I'll check that. I'll check that out. I'll try him.
Has anybody got their phone or something on? Because I'm getting everything twice.
I shut it off on mine.
Maybe it's just nothing in Jason's email, he says in the chat.
Yeah, we definitely should do a test run.
Definitely, I agree. I'm getting yelled at by Brad in the chat room, I guess. I'm trying to get. Oh, all right. Hey, Christy.
Sean, I think you should host it from now on.
Could the volume on for YouTube, mute it.
I suppose I could try the next one.
But if I mute it, how do I hear it? I'm sounding like a complete tard here.
Hey, Lisa, I just sent the invite to Brad now. So
I've got earphones in.
You said you're hearing someone's phone?
When I speak, I hear myself like about 2 minutes after I said something. I hear it back again. It's
Are you listening to your phones?
yeah.
Oh.
How do I mute YouTube?
Just turn the volume down.
Yeah, but when I turn the volume down, I can't hear it.
Yeah, but isn't that the point? You don't get the echo.
Yeah, but then how do I hear you talking?
Huh?
You don't hear me talking
I've
right
got earphones. I've got earphones in to hear you.
now? I guess you do have to keep it on.
All right.
So I guess this is our test run, huh?
Someone says mute YouTube, not Google. I have no idea how to do that.
Well, I wonder if we're able to talk about horror.
Right, hang on, I'm going to Google. How do I mute
We can just let this be the test run.
Yeah, just forget about the topics.
No, fuck it.
So should I try movie Massacre? See if he'll come in.
So how are we going to explain this to our subscribers?
I have no idea.
Movie Massacre is in the woods. He says it's getting dark. He's still in his chair.
Oh, man. I didn't know it was going to be this hard.
Yeah, it is pretty
Werewolves
hard,
are going to eat Movie Massacre. Not if he's got his chainsaw. Oh, it's really frustrating. Who was that? Lately at Horror Show, how do I mute YouTube on my screen? I have no idea.
You're talking Elite Horror Show?
And no, I'm not taking an item of clothing on. Absolutely. You don't want to say that. Nobody needs to say that. I know this is a horror stream, but Christ, you don't need to say that.
Bronco Juggalo says, Sean, whatever you did, can you send it to me?
Who's
Bronco Juggalo.
who said that?
Bronco Juggalo.
Yes, I do have a YouTube window open. Adam? And now the end is near. Turn volume down on YouTube. Where is the volume on YouTube? All I can see is Google at the bottom. Oh, do you mean... Ah, right, hang on.
I did send it to him.
I'm a complete and utter muppet. I think that's it now. That's it.
Well, I sent it to him. I don't know why you didn't get it.
Yay, thank you. You see, you can tell this is my first time doing this, can't you?
Oh, mine too. That's why
I have never video chatted in my life.
Me neither.
I think you're doing a fine job.
But now I'm looking at myself on the screen. Oh, Christ. And I'm like half hour behind. Oh, well, I don't care. It doesn't matter. At least we're talking to each other. That's the main thing, isn't it?
Oh, this has got to help your social anxiety because we all look like dumbasses here.
Hi, is it Dino? Dino, thank you very much for telling me what I was doing wrong. I'm a muppet. Hey, Eric. Adam needs
At least
glasses.
we're on my channel.
Yeah, Sean, happy days. Well done. Well done, Sean.
At least we know how to do it in the future
You think?
with us.
Have you
Just let me handle it.
have you sent a link to anyone to the other people, Sean?
I sent it to Jason and Bronco Juggalo.
Jason says he didn't get the link. What if you try in...
I sent it to his messenger.
I wonder, did he hear that? Jason, Sean sent it. It's 1:30 in the morning here.
Whoever's watching, I promise it won't be this fucked up next time.
Oh, well. Shit happens. Oh, am I allowed to... Brad says, Sean, send me the link again. I have not got an email or a messenger.
All right, I'll try it again. You got it last time when we did the video. Because we did one a few days ago and he got it.
We are being guinea pigs. All three. Well, no, Sean has done a live stream before. Neither me nor Chris have. So I haven't even used video chat to talk to people. I hate it. I'm complete. I don't know. I don't like people. That's not.
You don't like people?
Oh, Movie Massacre's ignore him. Movie Massacre's awesome. He's in. To tell you about Movie Massacre, he is in the middle of a forest on a chair in the dark, trying to get in.
Is that how he has to get Wi-Fi?
Yeah, because it's not working properly. So he's there with his mask on a chair. The poor bugger.
With the
Get connected. So yeah.
Well, if I get his email, I could try him.
Have you not got his email?
No, I don't know where it is. I don't have him on Messenger or anything.
I've got him on Messenger, but I don't have him on Facebook Messenger. And you send. You're listening to me, Rich. If you send Sean your information, then he can send you a link. He doesn't have your info. If I send him the link that you sent me, would that work?
Maybe. Try it. You have him on Messenger?
Yep. Where did you send it, Sean? Was it my email?
Try that. Yeah, if one of you other guys have his or anybody else's on Messenger, maybe if you copy the link I sent you, send it to him.
The link. Sean, I can't find it. Oh, Christ. I apologize, everybody. Hey, Queenie.
Sorry about this mess, Queenie.
It's a horror show, isn't it? We're making a horror of a job of this, so there we are.
This is worse.
Chris is gone.
This is worse than any horror movie.
I don't know about that. I've seen worse. Where did you send the link to me, Sean? Because I can't find it now.
Want me to send it again?
No. Well, you can if you want, just so I can send it to Rich. That's all. Did you send it to my email or to Facebook or where? Why can't I find it? I clicked in it and it's gone now.
Dino. Now late horror show wants to join. And Dave wants to join. Huh.
You've got your work cut out for you.
Man, I can't keep up now. I don't know their emails.
Yeah, you're going to have to send Sean your email. Oh, he sent you a message, but that would mean you'd have to go into YouTube messages, which would be a pain in the bum when you're trying to do this.
A major pain in the bum.
Have you still got Google Hangouts open, Sean? The text chat?
No.
Because
yes, I do actually.
and I could know you. If any of you that want to join that has the Google Hangouts, if you text or write your details to Sean, he'll try from there. Jason still doesn't have the email. So, Jason, he sent it to your messenger. Lately at Horror still says Facebook Messenger. Queenie said you could use Twitter or Facebook.
Oh, there's a Bronco.
Oh, we got Bronco in the hazy.
Bingo, finally.
What's up?
Hey, Rod.
Say hi.
What's going on, guys?
Big stinking mess.
Tell me about it.
Right.
I was able to get 3 different people on 3 different live streams, 3 different ways, just not on here.
Yeah. This is
Hey, Brad, I tried several times to click on it that you gave me, and all it gave me was your YouTube video. Would it bring me in?
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I did it the exact way you did it before, and I don't know.
Hey, at least we got a few of us here.
Yeah, I need to get my laptop a camera and shit because I only have it on my mobile. I don't have a camera on my laptop.
So Dave Maggot wants me to get him in on it. Should I try and get him on it then?
Yeah,
Try, yeah.
email Jason again because he's not getting any email. Did you send it to him on Facebook or something?
Yeah, I sent it to him.
You know what I did?
Lately,
But
I'm
you
going to
know how
tag video.
you know how I got in here was I went back to Google Hangout.
Did you?
Sean, you sent it to my email, but it doesn't pop up in my inbox. I went back to Google Hangouts and it said accept your invitation, and I did that.
Ah. What a clusterfuck.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, did you?
So I got Dave's email just now, so I'm going to try and get him in on it.
Maybe Massacre sent you his. Did you send it to Sean? Which I don't know if Sean got your email. He's the traitor sat in the woods waiting.
All right, so I just sent Dave Maggot the link. I might have him come on.
Well, I will say huge apologies to Monty G and Random Ross.
Yes.
Yeah. They probably gave up by now.
I'm sure they was irritated at rookies.
These things.
Yeah, they seemed like Ross seemed like he was getting irritated. But I know Monty wanted to watch the pay-per-view.
Oh yeah,
SummerSlam.
I do too, but I'm going to watch it later.
Me too. I was poking fun at Monty, saying he's got a date with Ronda Rousey.
Yeah. No, I think his type is more Brock Lesnar. It's not on mine. It's on Sean Urshan's because it was being dumb and we couldn't figure it out, and we finally got it up on Sean's.
Hey guys,
Jason.
I don't see anything yet. Hey, hi Jason.
There he is. There's the man.
We're getting there.
Hey Brad.
Finally figured it out.
I did exactly what Brad said.
Right, Rich, if you can hear that, if you can go to the Google Hangouts, what did you do there, Jason? In Google Hangouts?
I clicked on invite, and it said no invites, and then it flashed up something that Sean had sent an invite.
Right.
So okay. I clicked accept.
Thing. In there, it should let you accept the link.
Yeah.
Nick. Hi, Nick. I wouldn't say we've got it right yet. We're still. Are we on missing Rich? I think Ross and Monty gave up. Are we on Rich?
Hey, can you guys hear me? I took the headphones off.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Guess who's on
I get
camera?
a bit of a delay.
Yeah, there is. Definitely.
Thank you, Sean.
You're welcome. At least we got something going.
Well done, Sean.
Sean, you host it from now on.
All right.
Well, maybe we can set another date or something.
We're gonna have
hope people will show up.
have to.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Because it's
If they
Where's
don't
your show, Rich?
subscribe to us.
Talk about
Yo, so what was our topics? Want to start one of them at least?
Yeah, it was supposed to be the Child's Play reboot.
All right, so What do you
Sure.
guys think about that? What do you guys think about the Child's
Well,
Play remake?
Matt Bird not coming back to do the voice of Chucky, so I don't like that.
I don't like it either.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, I think it's
This-
totally unnecessary.
Did you
I
hear?
think
I've just sent you a message on Google Hangouts with Rich's email address. Did you send an invite to him because he's getting ready to go home?
who are you talking to?
I'm talking to you, Sean. I've sent you a email address on Google Hangouts for Rich, Movie Massacre. He's still waiting for an invitation.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
I can send it on Facebook if it's easier.
I didn't get anything
got-
on Messenger.
Right, I'll do it. I sent it on Google Hangouts. I'll send it in. I've sent it on Messenger
Oh,
now.
the Google Hangouts. Okay, I'll try that then.
We'll get there. We should get Rich that then.
He better take off his mask.
I asked him to, and he said no.
Better take off the mask.
No mask. No mask.
All right, so I just got it, Lisa. I'm gonna try that.
Right. Fingers crossed.
Might get Movie Massacre up in here.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Sorted.
We need some comedy in our lives.
You don't know what's going to go tits up when you try it. You know what I mean? So
Tits up.
I like that one. That's classic. Say that again.
do you know?
Tits up.
Yeah. When something goes really wrong, tits up.
Can you hear me?
Yep. I got you, Brad.
I put my email on the fucking chat room. If anybody sends me a dick pic, I will come across and slap you.
Oh, still out in the woods, Nick. You're great.
We like to keep it at least R-rated in here.
As far as that Child's Play remake goes, though, that's just stupid. I mean, they've got the series still going strong. MGM is just flat out trying a money grab. And from what I hear, they're going to do a Stranger Things angle where it's a group of kids with a robot doll. It has nothing to do with the storyline at all. They just wanted to use the
I'm
name.
not into that.
No, I'm not into that either.
So they're supposed to be doing a Child's Play TV series too. So I wonder if the reboot and the TV series is going to have anything to do with each other.
No,
I wonder about
they're
that, too.
totally separate. They are 100% separate.
Yeah,
Brad,
Don Mancini is doing the TV show,
Oh, okay.
and that continues his Cult of Chucky storyline. And then after the TV show, he's going to have at least 2 more movies.
Then why do a reboot?
The reboot is from MGM, completely unaffiliated. The
That's
actual
ridiculous.
rights to Child's Play are now owned by Universal. MGM just has the rights to use the name.
Yeah. That sucks.
There is a book, but
voice and TV series.
From what I've been told, they offered Don Mancini a producer credit, and he told them to go fuck themselves.
I have website, Brad Dorothy, you're right. The one thing that I did, one of the things, Cosplay was like, Brad
The
A lot of
thing
people
is, will Chucky in the series?
Dorothy.
I didn't hear a word Lisa just said.
Hey, Bronco. Oh, we got
Mhm.
here.
Jesus, another.
What's up, man?
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Take that mask off.
I've been here a while.
Oh my god.
I've been hunting. I caught rabbits and stuff.
Dude, are you in the woods?
Just to survive.
Yes.
Movie, where the hell are you?
Almost pissing my pants.
Are you sitting on a tree or something?
No, I'm sat on I brought that with me.
You have to hit the little camera. Hit the little camera icon so we can see you.
No.
No. He doesn't want to
Take off that mask.
Come on. Can you guys see him? I can't even see him.
Yeah, I can see him.
It took a while for him to pop up on my screen, but it's like it keeps stopping. Like it's still in it. It's gone now.
Dude, you should start a campfire.
I don't have him at all, just his logo.
I see his face.
Yeah, that's background.
My face.
Yes. Take off the mask.
All right.
Rich, you English crumpet.
I don't like crumpets.
I know you don't like crumpets. I called you a crumpet. Where's my footage at, asshole?
Oh no!
Hey, did you guys see his video of the slash?
Oh jeez.
Right, apparently the full frame of me.
Oh.
Brad's brought a little friend for us.
She won't leave. Try to get outside of the road. They won't leave me alone.
We've got another guest star.
Brad's little girl then. Hello.
Say hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Say hello.
Oh, she's a hi.
Harley, say hello. Say hi. You gotta say it. You can't just wave.
Hey.
Hello.
Can you hear us now?
So cute, huh?
Danny, turn that down. Or it's gonna feedback.
What, 8 o'clock? 8 there.
Come
I
here,
know
Sid.
you guys can't see because of the glare,
Here,
but my
Bob.
other daughter's in the window.
Oh.
Hey guys,
Okay. Okay. All right.
oh, we got your dog in the house now.
No, that's my daughter. My daughter said the dog's in the house. My other daughter's in the window. You just can't see her because of the
It's
glare.
okay.
Guys, getting back to the Child's Play thing on the TV series.
Apparently, it's just about
actually going to
a
be in it.
robotic doll that wants to kill a bunch of kids and like Stranger Things. They may as well just slap Terminator Baby Edition on it.
I can't.
Terminator, it's Baby Terminator.
I'll be right back, guys.
You said it's a robot doll?
Yeah, it's going to be a robot doll that's got nothing to do with it.
Oh, come
That
on.
sounds-
That's the remake.
That sounds stupid.
Yeah, it's stupid. It is Baby Terminator. That's all it is.
Baby Terminator.
Baby Terminator. Come with me if you want to live.
Is anybody interested in watching it?
No,
No.
No.
Hell no.
I
don't
hope
know.
the remake, the TV series still gets made.
Oh, the TV series.
I'd do it.
Right there. Look.
But no way, not the reboot. Hey, HoRRoRDIgest 34.
So what
I
about
want to
you?
see. I want to see that kid from Child's Play 3 come back. Do you know the other little guy that's in the military that he tries to?
Kenny?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. I
His name
remember that.
Kenny?
Yeah.
We know what happened to the rest of them, but he's the only guy that needs answering.
It's all right. It's okay.
I don't think we ever saw what happened to him.
No. Did you guys like the latest one?
It was
I
okay.
haven't seen the Cult of Chucky yet.
Seen it either. I live up of Chucky.
I actually like Chucky. A lot of people don't.
I do too, dude. I think it's really good.
I liked it. The kills were great. The kills were awesome.
Yeah, they were.
Worth watching then. I haven't seen it.
I only saw the Curse of Chucky.
That was great too.
Yeah, I did enjoy that. I have to say.
Oh, it's okay.
Curse of Chucky? I really didn't like Curse of Chucky.
I like.
No, why not?
Put all the comedy out.
There wasn't no originality.
Being needy.
Hey, Chaser One.
You know what I was disappointed with that one is that they went back to the scarred look of like the Bride of Chucky. When he started out, he still had that classic look for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I guess in Curse of Chucky, he just looked too much like a Cabbage Patch doll to me. I don't know. I just didn't like the way he looked.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
true.
can see that.
Can you imagine a Cabbage Patch Killer doll movie?
No. Oh boy.
I think if you could all punch me through the camera, you would. But I think that the new Halloween looks like a pile of shit.
Do you think it looks like what?
What?
I think it looks shit. I do swear a lot.
Why can I not see Rich?
He keeps coming in and out, Brad. He's gone at the minute. He's completely. Oh, there he is. He's back.
I wouldn't imagine the Wi-Fi in the middle of the woods.
Yeah.
It reminds me of H2O, but I haven't seen the whole thing. But
Yeah, they've already.
You haven't seen H2O all the way?
no, I have. But that's what the new one kind of reminds me of from the commercial.
Let's see what you mean.
Yeah, it does have elements of that because the way Laurie is traumatized.
She's had a long time to contact Buster Rhymes if she wants him dead, and I can't see why she hasn't done it.
Yeah, all we need to do if we kill Michael Myers is call Buster Rhymes. That's all we gotta do.
Yeah.
Back, guys.
Don't even get me started.
Michael's been through. Buster Rhymes just kicks him. That's it.
Oh, there was almost a fight in my house. We almost had a dog fight.
It scared him into retirement.
Oh, it's okay. Come here. It's okay.
It ended. It just had remakes afterwards. So Buster Rhymes really did defeat Michael Myers after everything he's been through. Oh man!
You want that?
What do you guys think of Laurie Strode in this new one? I think she does look badass. She looks like a Sarah Connor type character.
I love the look.
She reminds me of H2O.
Mm-hmm. I love the look of this one. I think it looks a lot like Halloween 6, and I think that's got the best Halloween look to any movie. For the
I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to whether I want Laurie to catch Michael and get revenge, or if that happens, we won't have another Halloween. So I'm really torn.
Mm-hmm. Did you hear about the test screenings? Apparently, a lot of people were disappointed with how it ended.
Right.
Oh, wonderful.
Mm-hmm. I can't see people ever being satisfied with it. If they kill Laurie Strode, I just think everybody will have a bit of tape in their mouth.
Hey, is anybody monitoring the chat at all?
I have.
Not really. I can't keep up.
Because
So I see we got quite a few people in there, though.
I can't even see the chat.
Final girls up. To me, Laurie.
Rich.
That's the thing. I have to look at my phone to actually see the chat.
See the chat.
Well, I've got the chat. I got the chat up on my laptop. Rich, I still can't see you.
See it.
Oh, Chris,
unless I look at my phone.
Can you hear? As long as you can hear me.
I can
hear you, and I can see you on the YouTube, but I can't see you on the live stream that I'm doing.
Oh, I don't know.
See,
your picture just keeps coming
you're
in.
right there.
Hello, Richard.
So we got the last shoegazer in the house. What's up, Nick?
What's up, Nick?
Just to let everybody know in the chat, the last message is Michael Myers 101 that says yeah. Now, Christy.
That's my better half.
Yep, that's what I said. That. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can hear you.
All right, dudes.
Hey, up.
Say hi to Christy, everybody.
Are you from Rich?
Hi, Christy.
My wife is watching.
Yep. He's in the chat.
Was he trying to get down?
I'm trying to get a reaction tonight of Movie Massacre here. Movie Massacre is a horror poser.
We got Adam Turner. We got Random Matt videos. What's up, everybody?
What's up?
Sorry, I've been
What's happening,
neglectful
guys?
with the chat.
Hello? Is that better?
Yeah, we can hear you, but your pitch just keeps going off. We get almost like a still screen.
Oh, it's probably just because of my signal. It's shit. Sorry. It's not very good.
Oh, much worse has been said already, believe it.
So, guys, what is your thoughts about how they're in the new Halloween? They're ignoring all the sequels. Do you think it's right that they're just going by the original film?
No.
To me, it's like you're like at a buffet. You're at a buffet, and you can just pick any timeline you're down more, please.
Yeah.
We're all.
Yeah, I can see you're right about.
We want for a Halloween movie. Just ignore the Thorn crap.
Oh man, come on, you guys. The Thorn thing would have been really good if they would have just done it a little better. Am I the only person that likes the Thorn storyline?
Yes.
I like
hated
the
it.
story in the movie, but I don't like the thing that people control Michael Myers. That's bullshit. Sorry.
Yeah.
Well,
I
that's
agree.
why I'm glad they cut that part out in the theatrical release. That's only in the producer's cut.
Right, in the producer's cut, they show him there with the cult.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Do you know the first one? It's like a fucking animal. It's just in the dark time. And it just stalks his prey. It just sits and waits for the right time to pounce. Right?
Where are you going, dude?
Just imagine.
I still say part 6 is my favorite.
He waits in the back.
Wow,
I love part 6.
He's patiently waited to come back 40 years later. So in this one, Bob is in this one even more than what he is in the other one.
I'm trying not
He
to.
ran out of Geritol.
And I really dislike that it's the English people that show him the mask that kind of bring him back to a killing spree.
Yeah, that does seem silly, doesn't it? Like,
Yeah,
really,
we're
dude?
just
You
doing
really
a
want to...
documentary and we're just going to show Michael Myers the mask he did his killings in. You idiot.
Exactly.
You could be Irish and everybody could think you're a drunk, stupid person.
Well, you know, us Americans have been trying to kill the English off since 1700s.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Your ancestors are most likely English.
Lisa, what do you have to say about that?
Wait,
Oh, no.
God, yeah.
Sean's got the giggles.
All right. I can't help.
So what is everybody working on next? What's your next videos?
I'm trying to do a
Home
series
invasion.
of 1 minute reviews. Sorry, dude, you go.
What if we do it one at a time?
What'd you say? Home invasion?
Invasions.
Yeah.
Jason.
Top 20.
Have you seen Sequestrados?
No.
Oh, let me make sure that's the right name, because I'm telling you the wrong thing. There's a Spanish movie called Sequestrados, and it's awesome. It's the best home invasion movie I've ever seen. I'll put it in the chat. See if you. A bit rough, but very good. Unfortunately, I watched a review of it where the person that reviewed it showed a clip of what happens right at the end, which really threw me off. I knew what was going to happen, but I would recommend it as well to watch.
Yeah. I have some good ones on there.
What ones have you got on there?
Of course, The Strangers and Them, and let's see.
How about You're Next? Have you seen that?
That's one.
That's
That's one. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Nice.
Yeah.
I liked your movie where the tables got turned.
Yeah.
How about
That's
that
cool flick.
girl in that movie, the final girl chick? She was a badass.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was in Patrick the Evil Awakens, and I liked her in that too. She was pretty good in that. Sharni Vincent, I think is what it is. I think that's her name.
Hey, so what did you guys think of my review of Dave Maggot's video?
I thought it was excellent, Brad. I've seen it as well, but I hadn't done a review on it. But yeah, I really agreed with what you said about the good points and everything. And I wasn't a fan of the snow bit either. So 100%.
I wasn't either.
So yeah, just don't mind me. I'm getting a drink out of the fridge.
Well, I know Dave is in the
drink
chat,
on
so
me.
it's consensual, Dave.
Yeah.
What about having your own movie shown at theaters? Like Brad said, how many of us can say that?
Right.
That and the fact that he did all the music and he produced it is very impressive. You know?
Talented.
Right.
Have you seen it yet, Sean?
I saw an early draft of it, but I haven't. I'm gonna send out the DVD. I'm just waiting to get the 10
Don't
bucks.
do that. Don't do it.
Dave's here. I particularly like the paintbrush bit. That was my favorite bit.
Yeah, I knew Dave was in the chat, which is why I brought it up because yeah, sorry Dave, nobody liked the added snow. But it was a great movie and we love you, brother.
That's the only bit, Dave, so that's, you know what I mean. If that's all people have got to say that's bad, you're doing good. Dave,
But I'll bet you if I ask you guys, I'll bet you all loved Dave's performance though as Waldo, didn't you?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. I didn't expect to see Dave in it. But when it came on, I was like, yay!
I'm
That's
doing
awesome.
a giveaway. I bought an extra copy from Dave, and I'm going to be doing a giveaway for my subscriber contest. So
That's another good way to get the word out.
yeah, I
When's
loved it.
that
I thought it
coming
was great. As soon as Dave sends it to me.
out?
I ordered it last week. So. Yeah, I ordered it last week. I wanted to get the word out about his film. So.
Oh, Jason's wife.
She said hi. Lisa said hi. She said hi.
Hey Danny, say something in the chat so everybody can say hi. I just told my wife to say something in the chat so we can.
The Brady Bunch? Yeah. She says we all look like the Brady Bunch.
You, Jason,
yeah.
What was it like to meet Nick the last shoegazer there?
I had a wonderful time.
Jason's wife coming on, is it? Hang on, I'm looking at it. What happened to him? It's really weird because it was gone ages ago.
Did you
Yeah.
guys see the video Jason did with Nick, the last you gave her?
Yes, I loved it. It put a great big smile on my face.
Yeah. Me too.
I was awesome.
He's very tall. He's very tall.
Is
Oh,
it?
yeah?
He was like 6'3".
You kind of gave the
So-
game away, Jason, when you put like the extra chair with no one sat in it.
I did give it away.
Something's afoot.
Yeah.
It was really good to see you guys together, though.
We had such a good time. We ran all day long. I wish we could do that with all you guys. But someday.
On my own in rainy old Ireland.
And
Yeah.
I ran so far away.
It is. It is. It's too far away. Oh, well, it's nice and clean.
Well, my wife has family in your area, Sean, and also in Dave's area. So I'll be heading
Who
up there
does?
eventually.
Who does?
My wife does. My wife. In not Quincy, Holyoke. So can't be that far.
I have to say this. I'm sorry. Turner, you're a great big pervert.
Who?
Adam Turner would put a great big smile on my face, too. Earlier, he was wanting me to take clothes off.
I saw that. I saw that.
Hey, boy. Away with you.
Lisa, tell him to jog on.
Oh, yeah, like I say, I didn't want to say that. This is a horror stream, but that's a bit too horrific for anybody to be looking at. Well, yes, I am.
You know, Sean, with you being the instigator of the chat, you have the power to ban any and all comments.
Oh,
There
there's
you
no.
go.
It's just
Let it fly. I don't care.
oh, it's fine.
Adam's actually one of my first subscribers, so he's my buddy.
Oh, yeah. HorrorFan34 wants to know where everyone is from.
Maryland.
Well, I'll answer first. I'll say West Babylon, Long Island, New York.
New York. That's an awesome accent. Sean sounds like you're doing Brody.
Yeah.
You don't think it's an accent.
I don't mind that. He's a handsome guy.
He's super hot. Where? Who's next? Jason.
Super hot. So who's next? Nick,
Jason?
where you? I'm sorry, Rich. Where you from?
Mexico.
You fucking liar.
Take off that mask, man. Take off the mask.
Are you original?
So see my face.
Lead.
If you go to Instagram and look at my P, what I look.
I don't have an Instagram account.
Hi, baby.
Do you think
Rich
I have
crawled
time
right out of
for
a big.
Instagram and Facebook and
Oh well.
Snapchat?
We haven't heard where everyone's from. Where are you from, Brad?
I live in New Mexico, but I'm from Denver.
I'm trying to even.
That
is.
I used to live in Denver.
Oh, Rich used to live in Denver.
I'm not.
You get all the best.
Lying that time. I did used to live in Denver.
I'm not hearing all
You
of
there,
you.
Rich?
Hello.
Hello.
There you go. I got you.
Oh, sorry, my signal keeps going.
Yeah. Beautiful part of the world you're in, Rich. Absolutely stunning.
It's all right.
It's all right.
Rich wasn't born. He just crawled out of a big batch of Yorkshire pudding.
I've got family from a few hours. The in-laws. Like I
Lisa,
said,
where are you from originally?
what?
Where are you from originally?
Yorkshire pudding.
Yorkshire pudding. It's all right, Ziggy. Come here. It's all right. Come here.
Nixon, Pennsylvania. And Sean's in Massachusetts. That's that Bee Gees songs, isn't it? How?
I currently live in Massachusetts. I've been here about 20 years now.
Wow.
Oh, that's another fellow Irish person. Hi.
I live in Washington State. There you go.
Dave wants me
Dear,
to
dear.
fight one more time.
No. Come here. Ziggy, come here.
Turn it
Come
back
on. Up here. It's okay. It's okay.
Well, horror fan, you're only 24. What I'd give to only be 24 again.
Horror fan 34?
I can't see the comments. I've just got you guys up.
Yeah, I can't see the comments either.
Yeah, he's here. He's 24. I think this is.
Wow.
I don't know.
Can I go back to being 24 again?
Yeah, that's what I just. Oh my goodness, what I'd give to be 24.
Me too. I'm the oldest out of all of you.
I don't know about that, Jason.
I'm
You're
a senior
older than
citizen
me.
here.
What age are you, Jason?
47.
Oh, yeah.
I'm 47. Everybody's like, oh shit, he's old.
I'm 33.
We got
I
a
am
new name. We'll
43.
just call ourselves the Old Fucks Podcast.
Oh, look who we have. We got Dave Maggot in the house.
Oh,
Hey,
Dave, what's
Dave's
up,
in the
brother?
house.
Christy wishes she was in her 20s.
What's up, Dave?
How's it going?
Trash
What's
pit.
going on, brother?
How you doing?
What's up, motherfucker?
It's a party now. It's a party.
Hi. I was trying to get onto my computer, but then it like popped up on my phone. This is better. This actually works.
Does anybody know what happened to HoRRoRdIgEsT?
Oh,
You left.
He said he lost signal. He said his signal cut out on him.
Okay. All right.
He's the one that had all the topics. Now I don't even know what to talk about.
the topics were Halloween.
Well,
Monty said Hereditary, and I can't remember the other one.
Well, I have
I haven't
a
seen that
topic.
yet.
the topics were It Chapter 2, Halloween, and Child's Play remake.
Lisa promised me a tag team against her and Sean on this whole Texas Chainsaw Massacre thing.
Oh, you're really gonna go there, huh?
That's all right. I'm
Here
with
we
Sean.
go.
I'm with Sean on this one. I got you,
Oh,
Sean.
no, I'm going to be the odd man out here. I'm sorry. What is the fascination with the original? It's not that freaking good.
Right.
It is. It's a masterpiece.
The first independent.
No, Halloween is a masterpiece.
No, Halloween
It
didn't
is too. It is.
Chainsaw though. Halloween was inspired by Texas Chainsaw.
Really?
Texas
I didn't know
Chainsaw
that.
Massacre.
What's his name? Tobe Hooper tried to get Hollywood to take it on, but they wouldn't. So they did it with a tiny little budget independently, and it's fucking awesome. And then that sort of started stuff like Halloween, which started stuff like Friday the 13th, which is why it's groundbreaking.
Right.
Scared the shit
Right.
out of me. I saw it when I
I
was
dare.
Woohoo! New subscriber! Oh yeah!
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
yes, anyone in
Oh yeah!
you can't really see or hear it well, but Movie Massacre channel is awesome. Hilarious.
Yes, it is.
Absolutely.
I still can't
Take off
see
the
him.
mask. Take off the mask.
Oh, it has to be
Tell.
You promised.
All right,
You
guys.
promised you
The
would
thing
take
about
off
it,
the
though-
mask.
I said
Oh,
I'd take it off when we all chatted before it went live.
No, we didn't even do that.
It went tits up.
Look, he's just used that expression too. Did you hear that?
What?
I said tits up earlier, Rich, and they laughed at me.
That's what Yorkshire folks say.
Yeah. Yorkshire pudding, right, Brad?
That's right.
Definitely.
Hey, Bronco.
Let me see.
The last shoegazer says original TCM scared the hell out of me when I first
Lisa,
saw it. Hell
that's
yeah.
not entirely
I can't hear.
as it is.
Brad, you mean to tell me that you can sit through that dinner scene and not get squeamish? I find that hard to believe.
Yeah,
Oh, dude, I just thought the dinner scene was honestly. I know I'm going to get so much crap here. I thought the dinner scene was ridiculous. I sat there. It took 5 viewings to even figure on.
You're killing me, man.
It still gets me to this day. Still does. Gives me goose pimples or whatever. Chills up my spine.
Absolutely.
Very disturbing. Very disturbing.
used that expression 4 times now. It just feels right to say it, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry,
It's up.
I'm interrupting because I'm just trying to read some of the chat while you're talking.
I can't see the chat at all.
I can't see it either.
Adam,
I can see Dave.
Adam, I can see everybody except for Rich.
Yeah,
I can see Rich sometimes.
yeah.
Watch or finish Ash versus
What's up, Diddlin?
Adam Turner says he's not a fan of me because I told Sean to ban him. I wasn't talking
See me
about
now.
him. I was just saying in general.
You see me?
Why you starting?
Hey,
I can see
Jid.
you.
My buddy Jidlid's up in the comments, guys.
Yes.
What's up, Jid?
What's up, Jid?
Oh my
Did
God!
you know he put me in his
I
series?
see him. I see him.
What's up?
I can
Ah,
see
there he
his
is.
So,
I just
Dave, we
picture
were
you
talking
sitting out
about
in
your
the
movie a
woods.
little while ago. Oh, there he is.
There's Dave.
Oh, it's Maggot. Did you just miss that?
No, I can't see him.
He just.
I see him. He's right there.
He's got the mask on again.
I saw his face.
I did too.
Rich has moved to Washington, and he's enrolled himself in the Daniel Bryan lookalike contest.
Oh, Daniel Bryan's one of my favourites. I've got his book. I've got his audio DVDs. He's my boy.
Oh, God, you would. He probably is your next door neighbor, too.
I'm about Daniel Bryan's height, too.
Dave's outside. What time
You know,
is it?
I've never been a Daniel Bryan fan.
What?
It took Kane to make him relevant.
No, it didn't. It took Daniel Bryan to make Kane relevant again.
Is this going to be done?
I thought it was a good comeback story when he got well again, and they let him back in the WWE. You know.
Wrestler, that's why I
Oh,
have
no, of WWE's. If you don't like Daniel Bryan, you can't say you like Rocky.
He's a good wrestler, but he's boring. Talk about uncharismatic.
Oh, nice.
Thank you.
Married into a guy that can just do
So, guys,
that wears a mask.
have you seen the Meg yet?
Yes.
Say again, Sean?
Did you see the Meg? Jason Statham?
I loved it. I don't care what anyone.
Me too. I
Um,
thought it was so much.
I have not seen the Meg yet. I want to.
Nick and I were going to go see it the other day when he came up, but we decided to run the gauntlet instead. So
You guys should check it out. It's a lot of fun.
isn't it? As the picture show said, the Sci-Fi Channel. Oh, you're not going to do.
Does anybody else getting an echo now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Who's got us on their thing with the volume up?
Not me.
Who's got the phone on?
I just see a still photo.
I don't know how, but I know somehow it's Rich's fault.
Everybody blame Rich.
Up in the tree.
I make fun of Rich because I love him so much.
Echo on the brother.
When I started this YouTube thing, he was one of my first people.
Same. Now I'm destroying you on so. I had to burn. Yeah.
So, guys, I remember one more topic that Chris brought up. It was It Chapter 2. So, what are your thoughts on the upcoming sequel?
Well, I can barely hear you.
Sorry, Sean. Did you say... I'm getting an echo.
Getting a lot of feedback in here.
Yeah, everyone is.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of feedback too. Somebody's got to have something on.
And Steve, what his one?
Yeah, I'm on my
I
phone.
don't even see Dave anymore.
Can you guys hear me?
Now I hear you.
Yeah.
I can't see me. I don't know
Queenie?
how.
No,
Where are you?
My camera doesn't like me anymore.
I think it might be better.
Talk about it.
Yeah, that's right. What do you think about that?
What?
Do you know that these are the rivals you know who are these?
And anyone else?
Wait, what's the topic?
It
Chapter 2.
Chapter 2. In the book, rival that floats around in place. I'm not kidding. It's supposed to be in the second movie. We're reading details on it earlier.
I'm still getting too much feedback. I can't hear a thing.
Yeah, same here, bro.
It's not my accent, is it?
Yes.
Oh, it's definitely your accent. Huh?
Yeah, we're a country.
Hey, you should bring me a piece of chicken. Cut open and make sure it's not bloody inside.
We like the blood.
Well, I'm about to eat a piece of chicken right in front of y'all, so.
Original recipe?
Oh.
Hey, what about this line from Resurrection? You're looking like crispy fried, motherfucker.
Hey, what was that loud beep just a second ago?
Oh, Buster.
Lisa, what are your thoughts on It Chapter 2?
What's my thoughts on what?
It Chapter 2.
I can't wait. I love it.
Yeah, me too.
Couple? Yeah. No, just one right now. Hey guys.
I can't hear you, Lisa. There's a lot of echoing.
Hello.
All right, Bronco, what are your thoughts on It Chapter 2? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Got a lot of feedback, brother. Would you ask what about It Part 2?
Yes.
I'm looking forward to it. I enjoyed the first one way more than I liked the original.
I agree.
But they cut out a lot of stuff that I think they cut it out because it was un-PC, and that kind of bothered me.
Mm.
Like what?
The black spot and the whole neo-Nazi storyline with the bully and his dad. And they made Mike's character an orphan living with his uncle instead of living with his father on a farm fighting for civil rights.
Yeah.
Well, I read earlier that the kids are going to be in the second one too, and the you know what I mean. It's supposed to have hidden their memories for them to go back on later on. So you might get those in part two. Or some of
That's true. We could.
Yeah.
They also cut out the kid orgy scene, which I guess that's okay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. I heard about that one.
I'm probably going to have to go because it's now 2 in the morning here.
Well, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
Bye, Lisa.
For working. Hopefully we'll get another stream.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, Lisa, it was great to talk to you.
Bye,
I'm
Lisa.
looking forward to it. I'm sorry.
Oh no, we'll get it sorted. Bye.
I have to admit that
Bye-bye.
feedback, I think, was actually me. Because I had YouTube open in another window. I think that's why we're hearing it.
Leave it to Sean.
Accidentally read any SummerSlam thing yet?
There you go, Brad. Take a big bite of that. Dead animal flesh. Nothing like it. I know.
Sorry, my wife told me it's dinner time and I have to eat.
Dave, you're quiet.
Hi.
Come on,
Can
brother.
you hear me?
Yeah, man.
Okay. Can you hear me if I'm back this far? Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dave, we can hear you.
Okay. Yeah. How's it going?
We have our
Dave,
resident
you finished
filmmaker here.
that music you were working on the other day?
The music?
Yeah. Did you finish it?
Yeah, I sent the music over to Nick. He's gonna add some drums to it.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I might actually put in something that I'm editing right now. Doing a secret project, editing it together.
Uh-oh.
Like another movie?
Yeah, it's a movie that this guy who went to NYU gave it to us. He filmed it in '87.
Oh, wow.
To us to do whatever we want with it. So I got to add music, a bunch of sound effects, and I had to raise the sound up a lot because I don't think they had a boom mic when they were making it. It's a giant killer cat movie.
Nice.
Yeah, it's called Pause.
Now that's a creature feature.
Yeah, I don't know what they did with it. It's very impressive. I don't know. I don't know if they even put any money into it, but the giant cat is crazy looking.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Sean,
So,
didn't you just do a Wild Eye release about a cat?
No, I think that was Nick.
Hell's Kitty.
Yeah.
That was a funny movie.
I still got to see it.
Yeah.
One of our shorts is probably going to be on something that Wild Eye puts out soon.
Nice.
Yeah, you were telling me about that. What's it called?
It's a Sasquatch movie. It's like a Sasquatch anthology.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any of these
still
Wild
waiting.
Eye movies. What is this? Becoming like a real popular independent company or something?
They're so bad they're good kind of movies.
Rich, put that phone back up there.
No. It's getting really hot with this mask on.
Like, hey, how you doing? Hey,
I'm
how you
waiting
doing?
on
Hey,
my
how you
first
doing?
shipment still.
One of the guys from James Balsamo is an exorcist, like Brad was saying.
That's awesome.
Shark
It's,
Exorcist.
Yeah.
That was rough. That was a rough one.
I just watched,
Yeah, that was definitely a rough one.
Nightmare Shark. It's scene for scene Nightmare.
I laughed my ass off through that whole movie.
So, hey, Dave, what do you play as far as music goes?
I've been playing guitar since like 94, 95. I
Really?
can play keyboard. Cool. Yeah, I can play bass. But mostly in bands, I did like vocals.
Oh, that's
Like
awesome.
I've heard your
death metal
vocals.
stuff, right?
Huh?
Like death metal stuff.
Yes.
I've heard,
towards the. Oh, go ahead, guys.
I've heard your vocals. They're very impressive.
Thanks, man.
I didn't know that would come out of you.
I know. I'm like 5'4", so at every show, everybody would like talk to me, and I'm really soft spoken. So then they see me on stage and be like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah, we have to get together and do some music or something.
I don't know how guys can sing like that for long periods of time with the, you know.
Well, remember Dio was only like 4'6".
True.
Yeah, but he had more like operatic style vocal. It wasn't like guttural growl, you know.
I've never really been able to get into that. I'm a huge metal fan, a metalhead, but like I just couldn't really get into that until they started doing a little more melodic with it, like Slipknot.
Yeah, I got more towards that in my last band, and then we kind of like I was asking my brother. I was like, "Is anybody in the band like?"
I think we lost you there.
Yeah, we lost
Hello?
you there, Dave.
Oh, okay, yeah. Can you hear me now?
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I was asking my brother, he was the bassist in our last band, and I was like, "Does anybody in the band still remember that we're in a band?" And he said no, because we kind of didn't. We didn't break up. Everybody got girlfriends except for me.
What tuning did you play in?
Was it C? Drop C?
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I was in the death metal band I was in. That was like drop. I don't know what, like strings hanging off and shit.
I've got my 7-string tuned into drop A. That sounds pretty sweet.
Nice.
Wow.
It's always a girl that breaks up the band, like Yoko Ono.
Yeah, multiple.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
Band that writes the music on my channel, I was in that band, and they told me before I joined, they almost got signed to Roadrunner Records, but their bassist's girlfriend wouldn't, said he wasn't allowed to.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yoko Ono.
Bummer.
Hey, I'm sorry for eating in front of you guys. I have to eat every once in a while to keep from, diabetic shock or whatever it's called.
No worries, man. I'm fucking starving. I've been out here for nearly 3 hours.
Should eat a
you're
eat a raccoon
starving
or something. Eat a squirrel.
You're starving, huh? Hang on, take a look at this. Hang on.
Save me some.
Oh.
There's a bear out there.
That dumbass guy, Cabin Fever, when he was shooting at the squirrels and shit.
Have any of you seen Cabin Fever 2 and 3 and the prequel?
Yeah, dude.
No.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're all total shit. I was going to review them because a friend, one of my subscribers asked me to review the whole series. I did the first one, and then They're shit after that.
Pretty much.
Yeah, they are. They're really bad.
Then they did a remake already.
Oh, the
Yeah.
remake is
Yeah, it's-
terrible, bro.
Mhm.
Shot for
Shot for
shot, the
shot.
same film.
Yep.
Horrible.
That's why I'm
Definitely.
worried about this. The topic we're going to talk about anyway. This is why I'm worried about the new Halloween. For me, the trailer, apart from Laurie Strode, looks shot for shot like the original.
See,
Hey,
I
Rich,
disagree
can't see
there,
it.
brother.
Pan up. Pan up.
Oh no,
Can't
no.
help.
He's still
Pan
I
there.
still
up,
can't
pan
see him
up.
at all. All I've got is his logo. But Rich, I got to disagree with you, brother. I think that the new one looks nothing like the original as far as
If
like
you
the
know,
storyline
old
goes.
ones, like when the child runs into Michael and he stops him, that scene is in the original. It's also in the trailer for this one.
Well, yeah, that was actually
Him escaping from the mental
a shout out
institution.
to it or whatever.
It's just the same. It's the same thing, apart from them not
Yeah.
being related.
Well, see, in this one,
to
I don't
me-
think he's in a
sorry.
mental institution, but a prison.
Yeah, I don't get the part why all these mental people are shaking and stuff. Like when it shows you him, I don't understand it. He doesn't talk, so how the hell are they going to know who he is?
Exactly.
It's just you know what though? That could just be a trailer shot. They might not even make it into the film.
Yeah,
Sometimes
that
happens.
Can you remember the trailer for Freddy vs. Jason where she goes, Freddy vs. Jason, place your bets? That wasn't
Yeah.
the movie. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but don't you think that in the original it was more like Michael was kind of in the background, stalking and watching, where in this one he
That's
seemed
why I
at the
like
forefront.
him so much. In
Yeah,
the
me
original,
too.
he stalks his prey. There's that beautiful full shot where near the end where Laurie's upstairs and you just see the side of his mask in the dark, nothing else, and he's just stood waiting to pounce like an animal. Oh, it's incredible. I hope he's still like that in the new one. But he
Yeah,
looks
me too.
more
Me too.
modernized in this new one. Like he's just there for gore effects again.
Yeah, I want to see
Yeah.
real suspense in there. Like
Yeah,
Tom
that's
Cruise.
why original I thought was so good. It was very suspenseful and it relied on. There wasn't hardly any gore on it. They were like a bit of ketchup on someone's shoulder.
Exactly. It's
I'm
barely
a little
Well,
worried about
A
that.
lot of that was due to budget in the original.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
$300,000.
Wow.
Once
Greg,
again,
know
I
if
hate
it's
to
true,
point
but-
out Texas Chainsaw Massacre barely had any blood. Suspense.
Okay. You're going to bring it back to TCM, aren't you?
Yeah, all
You're
the
going to get
time.
me yelled at in the comments again. Okay, let me just say this, please. The problem with TCM is it was just a Madhouse show. That's all it was. It was not story driven. It was not character driven. Even the character of Leatherface had no true character behind him. And maybe if I would have seen the movie before I saw all the others, I might think differently. But I actually thought that the story in the remake was better. In fact, I found the remake to be a better movie completely.
I enjoyed
How's
the
it not
remake.
Maybe that's
character
also
driven?
because of
You
Lee
had
Harvey
the
Army.
Hitchhiker, you had the cook, you had Leatherface. These are great characters, and you had Sally Hardesty, her brother Franklin. They were great characters. They were fine actors.
Just ignore.
Oh boy.
Just
Is that what you
ignore
think?
next generation.
Hey, I'm the one eating and I'm not burping. I like I said, especially that dinner scene. I know everybody loves it, but I really was sitting there the first time I watched the movie, and I didn't see Texas Chainsaw Massacre until I was an adult. I was sitting there going, "What the fuck is going on?" Of course, I was really high at the time, so that might have been part of it.
Could have been. Could have been.
Can you guys still hear me?
Michael's mask.
Let's
Yeah,
have
Dave, we can still hear you.
It's
Okay, what do you
my
You there?
You just
Hello?
cut out, Dave. Sorry.
I think
You
I'm
just
coming
cut
back.
out, buddy. Say it again.
I think I'm coming. Oh, there I am. Okay.
What do you guys think of Michael not being related to Laurie?
I think it sucks.
That is the only part of the new movie that does not I don't like. That's the only thing that doesn't appeal with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
I don't understand why he'd still be going directly for her now if they're not related. I don't see his motive.
Right.
It kind of ruins
It's going for the fact of it being a random attack.
Mm-hmm.
It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't. No.
I wonder if he can still drive.
Yeah. He's going to
For
pull
God's
up on the
sakes, he can't
Ducati
drive
now.
the car.
Actually, from what I gather on the trailer, and this is just what I took from it,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Michael is going to be going after her. I just think Michael goes back to his hometown. I think she is going after him. That's what I got from the trailer.
No, but it shows that
I'd
he
like that.
escaped from the prison. From the...
Then she'd be more Dr. Loomis pretty. Because we need that
I
type
just
of
realized that he was there.
Sorry, I should know this. I forgot his name. What was
What's that?
Nick Castle? That's it. Apparently,
Yeah.
I read earlier that he's recorded the breathing for Michael again in this one, which I think's
That's
really
awesome.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, they need to bring that back. I love that.
Yeah, oh, fantastic. Did you know, you guys read that they've already written a sequel for it?
Already?
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yes, they've already green-lighted the sequel too, from what I've been told.
Really? What?
Well, it's going to make a lot of
Expect
money.
this movie to do that well.
Yeah, it's going to make a lot of money. There's no doubt about that.
It's definitely going to make a lot of money.
Yeah.
I hope they introduce Tommy into the next one. If they do.
You know, I'm not happy. I'm not happy with them ignoring part 2, but as long as they wipe out Resurrection and everything that Rob Zombie did, I'm good.
Yeah. 2 were really good, yeah. I really enjoyed that. My personal favourite's number 6.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
well, if they
Love it.
pay attention to that, then they have to pay attention to Laurie and Michael being brother and sister.
Part 3 is my favorite.
Oh, Dave, I hate you.
God, here we go.
I really enjoyed it.
I did too.
You see the masks, don't you?
You know how many times I've gotten
That's
into it
worse
with
than
people
the
about.
Texas Chainsaw argument. So
I've
you're one
always
of those guys that thinks it's a masterpiece. Halloween 3 is a masterpiece.
Halloween is a masterpiece.
I'm talking about
That's
part
with
3. A
age.
lot of people think 3 is a masterpiece.
I don't think it's a
Oh
masterpiece.
no, 3 is
but I think
terrible.
it's,
That movie sucks donkey balls.
Oh no.
It took me years to get into it, though. As a kid, I hated it.
I
loved
still
it.
hate it.
Did you know Jamie Lee Curtis is in that?
She
So is
does the
Michael Myers.
voiceover on the
Yes,
loudspeaker.
she plays the voice.
Yeah, so was Michael Myers. He's in that one too.
Technically, yeah.
She does.
They show him on the TV screen.
Yep. Yeah, I've always been a big fan of 6, but I like the theatrical cut, not the producer's cut.
Yeah, I didn't like
I'm
the
with
producer's
you.
cut.
It
If
was
I
too
get a
hokey.
if I get a chance to figure out how Drum Dum's Lee McCoy, he sent me a copy via the link to his cut that he edited together between the two.
Really?
Nice.
Yeah,
Huh.
I
Maybe
definitely
it actually makes sense.
I would like to see that.
Yeah, me too.
The producer's cut just makes it lag in between scenes.
well see the
And it
producer's
doesn't
cut
make-
has some really good stuff like as far as like killing, but other than that, it's
Yeah.
not that great.
I didn't like
No.
when Jamie gets killed in the hospital bed and gets shot instead of the way he impales her in the
It's
theatrical
late,
version.
babe. We haven't watched
Yeah,
the
on the
picture
thresher.
yet. It took us forever to even get it going. We couldn't figure out how to get it going. I was just apologizing to my wife because we should be watching the pay-per-view by now. But that's okay. We'll watch it later. Thank God for the WWE Network.
I know you can watch the replay.
I
I
love
really want to-
Rosemary.
What's that?
I love Rosemary. She's from TNT. I hope so, because then I'll start watching WWE again.
That's TNA.
Oh, TNA, yeah.
Am I the only one that doesn't watch
She'd be
wrestling?
great in WWE. Rosemary, the real goth chick, if you guys have ever seen her.
Oh, I love her.
I think I'm the only one that doesn't watch wrestling.
You know who just came and as part of the Mae Young tournament? Madison Rain.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
Nice. That's awesome.
cool.
I don't watch TNA. That product is so crap.
It's got a lot of issues.
It was really good in 2007 and 8. They had Kurt Angle, Bobby Roode, AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, and then they all left, and it really went downhill. They even had Sting. They were really good back then.
Yeah.
See, even
really bad.
the thing was even back then when they were doing that part, it was basically everything WWE had done 20 years before.
Yeah, but WWE do that to themselves, don't they? Too.
Yeah, a lot of stuff that WCW.
Anyways, though, guy,
we got Hulk Hogan again.
I know that
he just filmed a trailer with NWO, didn't he? When
I saw that.
To it. That's really
Weird
cool.
guy.
I know Jason doesn't watch wrestling, so he's like sitting there like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? So let's get it back to
when I was
horror movies.
younger. I did when I was younger, though. I used to watch this WWF years ago.
Nice. What do you guys think to the new Child's Play? The remake, not the TV series. Apparently,
I was actually
a possession story. It's just going to be some robotic doll that hunts some kids.
Oh, from part 2 about earlier, because I talked to her every once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
She hates it. They're spreading all these videos about it now, but she doesn't want there to be a remake and stuff.
Nice.
I think they're doing that because MGM owns the rights to the original film.
Yeah.
I'm also worried about the TV series, because usually when a movie turns into a TV series, it's when the product's dying and it just slowly turns to crap.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised there's already a Purge TV show.
Apart from that was fantastic.
I love that show. I can't believe they took it off.
I know.
Still can't believe they took it off.
I think after all those years, we all deserve to see Ash get a good ending.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
I was disappointed too.
Yeah, but at least we saw it. Has anybody seen it? I don't want to spoil it.
I gotta watch the last 2 episodes, I think.
I just have to watch season 3. I haven't seen season 3 yet. I have to wait for it to come on Netflix or DVD.
Yeah,
I liked it. I just didn't like it.
Feel as the movies too. I really liked
it. It did.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not worried about this one. I really think that as long as Don Mancini and Brad Dourif are involved, it's going to be good. And hopefully they'll put it on something like Netflix, where it can be as gruesome and bloody as they want it.
That would be nice.
Basically, what he wanted to... The reasoning behind it, I guess, was he thought with the Cult of Chucky storyline, the way that ended, was it opened up so many possibilities. He wanted to be able to get all these loose ends tied up, and he thought he could do that in a 10-episode series. And then he's going to go back to the movies.
Mm-hmm. I might be missing a part out. Let me know if I do. But I watched Child's Play 2, and I really liked the ending to that when he's in the factory with all the dolls. Why didn't he just possess every fucking doll and then just kill them?
That's
true.
He could have had. That's true.
That was awesome, dude.
I was watching it, thinking it. I just thought, shit, come on, man.
Well, he couldn't do that back then.
He didn't know how to do that back then. Yeah, he even talks about that in Cult of Chucky.
Oh yeah.
How he found the voodoo spell on the internet.
Oh. I think it's funny when he does that. I think it's funny when he says, "Oh, give me the power, I beg of you."
Do it, Dumbo.
Do you think?
See, Victor Crowley. Oh, good.
Oh, I fucking love it. He's He's one
Me
of my
too.
favorite horror villains. He's incredible. And I haven't
I've only
liked
ever
him
seen the first one.
since 1980s. Since any horror
Uh-oh.
villain from I think is awesome.
Hello.
Hello. I hope we get they make a new one too.
Me too.
I like
The,
that they
Victor
use
Crowley
a lot of
wasn't-
practical effects and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Victor Crowley did that well, though, when it was released in the theaters, did it?
No, I don't think it did. No.
No,
I
it
loved
didn't
it, though. I
do
thought it
well
was
at
great.
all. And a lot of there are a lot of fans that love that franchise that talked a lot of shit about it.
Yeah, my friend that really likes it can't stand it. He hates it.
I thought it was great.
I
thought that kill scene where the brain came out was awesome looking.
That's it. It was horrible. The pregnant woman that was in that chair and it was flooding. Fucking hell.
If you knew her personally, you wouldn't care about it.
I like that.
So
You probably laugh.
Did everybody see that
the
movie?
jaw off that.
Yeah, Brad.
Did everybody see that?
I wanted to tell you again, thank you very much for talking to me yesterday, brother. It really helped out with that review.
Hell yeah. Anytime you guys want to call me, I'm here.
Do you guys think Danielle Harris should have been in the new Halloween?
Yes.
Yes.
I think so
Without a doubt.
too. I think they should have brought her back.
Mm-hmm. She isn't.
If they
happy
were going to
about it.
rehash something,
I met her and asked her, and she is not happy that she's not in it.
Oh.
Which sucks. But she's
I think
such a
that
big
would
part of that
be
franchise.
to bring it all together without. I mean, you don't have to explain that. Oh, the events of 4 and 5. Or anything. You just have her be the daughter. You know.
Right. Especially since they're acting like that didn't happen anyway. So.
I think if they're going to rehash anything,
I know. You don't have to explain it. Just have her play her daughter. You know?
It'd be really
I
good
agree.
to see her and Jamie Lee Curtis in the same scene in that franchise. It'd be incredible.
I know. Definitely.
Yes, it would.
Mm-hmm.
I think the fans would go absolutely nuts if they did that.
Yeah,
I would.
Hopefully, the sequel.
I understand why they didn't want her in it. They wanted to get it as far away from the Rob Zombie films as possible.
Yeah.
And back to the original. Like, they wanted to be right after the original. I just wish they would have followed it after 2.
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
I wish they did too. I didn't mind.
I
Rob
love part
Zombie's
2.
First Halloween movie, but I really disliked the second one.
Me too.
I don't
hate
like
it.
the
Yeah,
Friday
what the
the
fuck was with that white horse?
Mummy.
Oh my
Who
God.
knows?
Yeah.
That was ridiculous.
What the hell was with the horse? I've been asking that for years and nobody can give me an answer.
Moody Blues. It was the Moody Blues
Yeah,
that did
nice
it.
and white satin, right?
Yeah.
Guys,
No. No.
And I know I'm reopening a can of worms here. I'm sorry, I have to say it. I wanted to say it earlier. Jason, please don't crucify me. The original Texas Chainsaw Massacre film is just a Rob Zombie film without the word fucking cunt every 10 seconds.
Yeah, but
you're killing me, man. You're killing me.
He wishes
that Rob Zombie does is like Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Exactly. He's from Haverhill. Haverhill.
He's just ripping
He's
on
not-
Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Every movie. He turned
I would
Halloween.
like to see a Rob Zombie Texas Chainsaw film.
How
I
is
know, I
how he
hate
hasn't
that.
done one yet? Yeah.
Look at Michael
Yeah,
in the remake. It looks like Leatherface's mask.
You know what? I will say this because I actually have the figure for it. Have I ever shown you my figure, Sean?
No.
I have the figure for it. That is the only cool thing to come out of that movie is that Michael Myers looked badass.
Sorry, in which one? So I'm just checking my phone.
The Rob Zombie remake.
Oh,
The
yeah,
first one,
yeah,
not
he
the
looked
second one.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
He did even-
that is one of the. I did like actually liked Michael. He was brutal, you know. He was scary again. I have to admit that.
I'd love
He was a big dude.
to talk
Yeah, I'm just trying.
with horror
yeah.
fans.
I'm trying to figure out how he grew 6 feet.
Yeah, I tried
Yeah.
to make him like Jason.
Guy who taught him how to drive showed him how to.
Well, when Rob Zombie made the movie, he wanted him to be so big because you could believe that he could do those kind of fits of strength.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because he wasn't
Well, I mean-
supernatural.
Yeah. Oh, but oh my God! As long as we're on the subject, at the end of part 2, when Michael goes, "Die!"
Oh my God.
I was like, "Are you fucking serious?"
It's because he didn't want to. He didn't want to make it, so he made it as bad as possible.
It
I
seems
read
that
what-
way.
I also didn't like what they did to Dr. Loomis. I mean, not the actor, McDowell or whatever his name is. He's a great actor, but I just didn't like what they did to his character. He's not supposed to be a money hungry asshole.
No,
Especially
right.
the second one, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, but look at today's society. I mean, if you had a doctor that was so spotlighted for treating a patient like that, of course he would try to benefit off of the rewards, especially these days. So, I
That's
think
probably
so.
true.
It's a good point.
I didn't like his character though that much in
Yeah.
it though, and he was kind of a prick. So
Yeah. And the bad part is I like Rob Zombie as a director. I'm very hit and miss
I
with
do
his
too.
movies. I liked House of a Thousand Corpses. Devil's Rejects is in my top 10 horror films of all time.
yeah,
Oh, I love that movie.
me too.
31 was really good. It's kind of his style, but it was really good. I liked it. But
I did
Lords
too.
of Salem to me was just very boring.
I like Lords of
And
Salem.
I did too.
I really
did you
like
get the
that.
ending though, Dave? At the end, I was sitting there going like, "Wait, what the fuck just happened?"
I just pretended I was on drugs and the movie was supposed to.
But what killed me with Lords
Did
of
that make
Salem
it
is I
any
was so
better?
looking forward. I didn't see it in theaters. I picked up the DVD, and everybody had been talking about how this was the new way to do a horror. This was the greatest horror film of all time. I heard all these reviews from all these critics, and I was like, man, I can't wait to see this film. And then I just was bored for 2 hours. And then I was like, wait, what? What happened?
It was like Rob Zombie saw his first Roman Polanski movie. He's like, I got the style.
I liked it because it was visual. It was a very visual film.
I
It
feel
was
like
very
someone
stunning.
else needs to do his writing, like the dialogue.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
it was.
So bad,
Yep.
like in the Halloweens especially.
Yeah, definitely, Sean. I agree with you there. We talked about that the other day.
Yeah.
And they need his
The
wife doesn't
Halloweens
need
is
to
where he
play in the
really just
movie
pissed
anymore.
me off.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true. I mean, keep her in the Devil's Rejects films, fine, but the rest of them,
she's terrible. She's a terrible actress.
Yeah,
She's
you
just
don't
terrible.
I'm really.
I don't.
What's the name?
Oh.
Sherry Moon?
Sherry Moon Zombie.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, she's.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan.
And is it just me, or does she get more anorexic looking in each film?
Yes, yes, she does.
She's getting old.
Yeah, I'm
She
not
was
a
like
big
a
fan of her.
sleazy stripper in Halloween.
I liked her in The Devil's Rejects and The House of a Thousand Corpses, but
Right.
after that, she just kind
So
of
what
went
do you
downhill
guys
for me.
think of him doing a? Because I mean, that ending for Devil's Rejects was just so great. I just kind of think it's kind of disrespecting it almost in a way.
No,
Were they
Yeah,
like
and plus-
riddled with bullets?
because we get rejected from hell, and now they're back, and now they are the Devil's Rejects in Free from Hell.
So is it going to be supernatural, or because I thought the way they're playing the story off is they were just injured and were put in jail.
You're a horror fan, man. You know the rules. Part 3, all rules are
Yeah.
out the window.
Yep. Plus, the one really big guy passed away, didn't he? Right after The Devil's Rejects.
Yeah, the
the
real
guy that
tall,
saved him.
tall guy. Yeah.
Yeah, he passed away. I think he passed away.
Right.
Hi, bud. Come here. Come on up here and lay down. Come on. Oh, you want to come and get in the picture again, huh?
I think it could be interesting if they were supernatural. Why not?
I think so too.
Well, first one does, doesn't it? It's got Dr. Satan in the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
supernatural elements already in that universe.
Yeah. And the second one was so different from the first one that why not make the third one so different from the first two?
Yeah.
So, I mean, why not? I want to see Captain Spaulding again. So,
Yeah, I do like him.
Yeah, but I, as much as I liked him in Devil's Rejects, I liked him the most in House of a Thousand Corpses before
too.
you knew that he was one of them. Because
Yeah.
he was just funny as hell, and before you knew he was one of them. And then I don't know which version of it you got, but the original DVD version I got, where it's a fold-out cover, and he
okay.
does like
I
the
don't have that one.
interactive menu.
So,
Huh.
That menu is just fucking hilarious.
That's one I have to check out again. I haven't watched that in ages.
Me neither.
I haven't
since
watched
it
it
came
since I
out,
saw it
probably.
in
Yeah.
Yeah. Before
I
I
think
watched
I've
the
seen
movie,
the
I just
second
watched the
one.
menu for about 20 minutes.
I like how he had PJ Souls in there in the second
Yeah.
one.
Also, what was her name?
Diamond Dallas Page.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
man.
DDP.
The chick from Three's Company was in that too.
Philip
And the
Barnes?
Devil's
Oh, yes,
Rejects.
wasn't it
Yeah,
Priscilla
yeah.
Barnes?
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's in Mallrats
played
as well.
Terry in played Terry.
I was
My
thinking
question
of
is how long
31. What's that?
my question is how long can Danny Trejo look 50 years old?
Right.
His whole life.
Right.
I
It's called
actually got to meet him.
embalming.
I got a picture of him right up
I
there.
think the only reason that guy gets work is because of the way he looks. Because he's a terrible
Yeah,
actor.
exactly. He's huge though. I mean, he's a big dude.
Who, Trejo?
Yeah. I
Like,
mean,
you
as far
can't
as
tell
like,
he's
me
shorter
that
than
guy
I
is a
am.
good actor.
but I mean, like, he's stocky.
I was gonna say. Yeah, I was gonna say he's shorter than I am, and I'm only 5'9", so.
Because he looks like a badass with the tattoos and the long hair.
Yeah. And the face that looks like an ashtray.
Yeah, like
He's
Leatherface.
always looked the same since Desperado.
I want to give a big shout out to Nick. Might be the last person in the chat. I'm not sure. You go put this on the table, baby.
I wish I could see the chat, but
Put it on the table.
Nick's
Yeah.
still in there.
thanks, Nick.
I mean,
Okay.
He is.
So, yeah.
That's cool. What's up, Nick?
Hey, Dave. You know,
So
Nick,
why did Lisa have to go?
She has
I
a
don't
family
know.
coming in.
2:30 a.m.
Yeah, that too. But she has family coming in today.
It was
Hey,
so
guys,
it
we
was
got
broken
Ethan and
up
Eric here.
right there. I couldn't really. All I heard was bye. What's up,
that?
Sean?
Got hey Internet Eric here in the chat.
Uh-oh. What's up, man?
What's up,
I can't
man?
see the chat. Yeah, I can't see
Hey,
the
Eric. Hey, sorry I told you on the wrong channel, brother. It was actually the right channel, but then it got all fucked up, so now we're on this channel.
chat.
I've seen
The third-
him on live streams before with, I think it was Queen Todd Show.
I wonder how I can out of my phone.
Yeah, Eric's become a good buddy. We haven't really had a chance to kick it off too much yet, but we're supposed to be doing a collaboration where we challenge each other to do certain reviews.
Oh, that's cool.
And I sent him the first challenge.
That's
I'm waiting on him to respond.
That's really
I've
cool.
seen
He seems like a really
Jason
nice guy.
and that kind of thing.
He is an
Yeah, that's
awesome
fun.
guy. We're talking to him about Halloween 5. He hates that movie.
Hi.
A lot of people hate 5.
I don't hate it. I just it's not one of their best though.
Love you too, Nate.
The mask drives me crazy.
It's got those like black things over his eyes. You can see it.
Yep. Yeah, the mask drives me
Who
crazy.
are we talking about,
That's
Jason?
one too. Part 5 and part 4. I don't like the mask
Part
in either
4,
one of
I
those.
thought is even worse. Like
Oh
Yeah.
that
no,
Yeah.
the
pasty
worst
white look.
the worst ones were in H2O, man. H2O. Did you know they used 5 different masks, and one
Yeah.
of them was a CG mask?
Oh
Yeah,
my
that's
god.
what the horror man told me. Yeah, I didn't
Oh
know
my
that.
god,
I always thought
they're
it
so
looked fun.
terrible.
Yeah.
And then, okay, part 2. In part 2, did you ever see the part where they're in the school and he's fighting Loomis in the school, and it looks pink?
That's part 4.
No, that's part 4.
Oh
Yeah.
yes, I'm sorry, part 4. Yes, part 4. I'm
He
sorry,
has a
part 4.
blonde wig. He has a blonde
Yeah.
wig.
Yeah, it's blonde. I always thought that was just a lighting effect, but it turns out what happened
No.
is when they got the masks in from the production company, they got 5 masks that were all pink with blonde hair by accident,
Oh
and they
my
didn't have
lord.
time to wait because of shooting schedule. They had to use one for that shot.
But it looked like the Ben Tramer mask from part 2. You know, in part
It
2 when
did.
they chase Ben Tramer and he has blonde hair on the wig.
Right.
I read that
That's
Ben
true.
Tramer might be a character in this new one.
Could be
Yeah, that's what I
interesting.
heard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, if they're retconning from part 1, I mean, he can be. As far as I'm concerned, though, no matter what they do and no matter how good it is, and I hope it's good because I want to see another good Halloween film, and I would
Me
like
too.
to see the story continue.
I hope they
But
explain what
no
happens
matter
to
what they
Loomis.
do, it will never change that for me. They'll always be brother and
Mhm.
sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
I feel the same way.
absolutely.
All right, bud.
I was gonna say, what do you guys think about they're doing a similar thing with the Terminator, with Sarah Connor coming back and Arnold coming
Oh, I
back.
heard about that. Yeah, I heard about that.
Are they completely
Well,
CGing Arnold in the next one? I hear he's in it.
I don't know, because he was old Arnold in what was it, Genesis?
Yeah, he
I
was
think
older
the,
Arnold,
uh,
like the model had been wearing down.
Yeah, he had gray hair.
I think they burnt that franchise to hell. That franchise
Hey,
is
Dave,
done.
your face is sideways. What happened, Dave? Your face is sideways.
They shouldn't
That's
have
why
made,
they brought
they-
James
they should have
Cameron. If he's gonna produce
two
it.
was one of the best sequels ever made, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Oh,
definitely.
Oh, most definitely, brother. There's been some
Yeah.
good moments, but everything went downhill after 2.
Yep.
I think the franchise is done. Yeah,
Like,
it's done.
I thought
Yeah,
3 had its
I-
moments, but overall it wasn't that good.
Yeah.
I think he's jumping on the
The best part
bandwagon
about
of
3
Laurie
was the
Strode
chick
back,
was
so
hot.
he just thought, oh, we'll
Yeah.
just bring Sarah Connor back.
Yeah.
I saw a
They're
picture of
bringing
her.
Kyle Reese back, too,
Had
I
like, a
think.
shotgun and stuff.
I thought he was dead, though.
Who knows with time travel movies, man? I mean,
That's
who
true.
knows?
Yeah, that's true.
Exactly. Travel back in time, anything can change.
Oh yeah, Eric just brought up something in the chat. Did you guys hear about the new RoboCop movie that's going to be a direct sequel to the original?
Talking
Really?
to my brother about that earlier. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Huh.
And they want to get the original guy back, too.
Peter Weller?
Yeah, and it's going to be set in modern day. I
Ah,
really enjoyed the RoboCop 2,
Cool.
though. I think it was fucking awesome.
They were about 35 minutes away from home.
I still
Yeah,
love
Bill
that.
and I are actually going to do a Bill and I are actually going to do a review sooner or later of the movie Screamers that has Peter Weller in it.
Cage?
Oh, no.
I can show it. It's not a big deal.
Is that one of going to be one of your be good or be bad movies?
I don't know if that's even considered a B movie or not because it was a bigger budget film at the time. I mean, not huge, but bigger.
Screamers.
But I did put Minotaur in that, so.
Speaking of bad movies, have any of you guys seen the new Puppet Master yet?
No,
no, brother, I haven't seen that.
It's on YouTube. You can watch it for free. It is, but you have to have Farsi in the background. But it's in English. I started watching it earlier. So, yeah.
See, I can't do that, man. When they put it like small and something and there's something behind it, it just totally messes with my eyes. I can't do it.
No, this is Farsi subtitles.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
I thought you meant where they like put it inside of a little television screen.
I have a hard time with that too. I feel you there, man.
Too, yeah.
Yeah. That's how I watched Fender Bender for the first time.
When I first bought the movie Little Nicky, it was on VHS, and it had just come out, and I found it for like $6 at Walmart or somewhere. No, it was Kmart. And I was like, holy cow, this brand new movie is only $6. And then I took it home and I found out the reason why it was so cheap was because it's the one with Spanish subtitles at the bottom. So being on VHS, I couldn't take them off. But I got used to watching it that way.
Oh, shoot.
Did that make the movie better?
No, but it sure helps you learn a little more Spanish.
Yes.
Little Nicky is not exactly a classic.
I love that movie, man, especially if you're a metalhead.
Cover
what happened to Dave?
It's fucking awesome.
What happened to Dave? Where did he go?
A lot of fun. I don't know. I think we lost the signal.
You want to see a horrible Adam Sandler movie? See The Ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of thought it was semi-funny, but it was not good at all. Nick is leaving, guys. Say goodbye to Nick.
Bye, Nick.
Bye, Nick.
So which Adam Sandler movie are you talking about?
The Ridiculous 6.
Oh, I haven't seen that yet. I thought Jack and Jill was total crap.
He's did a bunch of movies on Netflix, and they're all really bad.
Oh, the Cobbler.
You know the real reason they called it The Ridiculous 6, right?
Why?
No.
It's because he signed a 6-movie deal with Netflix, and he knew they were all going to be shit.
And they are.
Yeah, but hey, it's what you do to feed your family.
One with,
yeah, you got that right.
Aniston there.
I like that one.
Just go with it.
Yeah, I like that one. I thought it was pretty good.
Grown-Ups one was okay, but
yeah, that's what I thought too. The second one was terrible. Yeah, Grown-Ups 2 sucked. It was terrible.
I think his last really good one was I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry.
Oh no, man, fucking.
You like that?
I thought it was funny, man. I like Kevin James, so.
Yeah, me too.
Which one's?
You know what Kevin James one I like? You ever see Here Comes the Boom when he's the UFC guy?
That was funny.
I haven't seen that one.
Pretty good. Zookeeper was
Rich.
Okay.
Grown-Ups was the one where it was like an ensemble. They had a bunch of big names in it.
Was it the one with Stone Cold Steve Austin in?
That was.
Did Grown-Ups have Stone Cold?
Yard.
Or was that
Oh yeah, that was the Longest Yard.
The football.
Right, that's the one with all the wrestlers.
Right.
Which I actually like that remake. It's not bad. It's funny as hell.
It was all right.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It was pretty good.
I really liked what's his name? I think Luis's character. Or no, not Luis Guzman. I'm trying to think of the guy's name. Played the little Spanish guy that was always into black dudes.
Leguizamo's brother. Yeah.
Are they really brothers?
Yeah. Yeah. That's John Leguizamo's brother.
Wow.
I think.
Yeah, I thought it was funny.
It had Goldberg in it too.
Did it?
Yeah, Bill Goldberg.
Yeah, it did.
I was watching Santa
No.
Slay the other day. You guys ever seen that one?
That was good, actually.
Jason, that film's
I loved it.
incredible.
I loved it.
Fun.
So funny. And
I just
he
love
played
the
the.
story to it. Does
Me
he
too.
have a bet with the Easter Bunny or something, and he loses, and then he has to kill people for the
It was an
1,000 years?
angel. Yeah, it was
That
an
was it.
angel.
Yeah, yeah.
And they were curling. That was the bet that they could
That
curl
was
and
it,
not.
yeah.
Yeah, it was hysterical. I watched it the other day and I loved it. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen it though, but I really enjoyed it.
Ever
I watched
see Silent Night, Deadly Night 2?
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
geez. You mean Silent Night, Deadly Night 1 plus a few scenes?
With a little bit of 2 in it.
Yeah.
You know what I watched the other night for the first time since I was like 10? I watched
Get over here.
Maniac.
Oh, I
The
love
original?
that movie.
Yeah, the original. My God, is that a good movie?
I've
Hell
never
yeah.
Yes,
seen
it
it.
is.
I mean, within the first 5 minutes, there's like 6 people dead already, and it's like, oh my God, you know, it's
Pretty
just
I've only
brutal.
seen
brutal.
the remake. Mhm.
I hear the
Yeah,
remake is actually really good too.
It is.
It is.
Good.
It's great. Yeah.
I need to see the original.
That's awesome.
The original, oh man, and it's so funny because the dude looks like the guy that plays the main character in the original, and he actually helped write the film too. He looks like freaking Ron Jeremy.
I know. That's
Yeah.
funny how he playing that, Caroline Monroe. It's like super hot.
Yeah, it's the dude. It's the dude that played Rocky's boss in the Rocky movies. He played the mafia
Yeah.
boss. He also
That's
played
right.
in The Godfather.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he played Cheech in The Godfather. Cheech, bring around the car.
You know how he got that job? He was hanging around
Which one?
the Godfather. He was hanging around
No, how'd
the
that
set.
happen?
He was hanging around the set every day, and finally, what was it? Francis Ford Coppola, the guy that directed it, finally just gave him a part in it because he was always there. So
Really?
yeah, there he is.
I saw his
I
face.
saw it. I saw him.
I saw his
It's
face.
kind of, man, I still can't see him except on the YouTube site when I got it up on my laptop. I don't know why.
What's the
Now, I
problem,
watched,
man? You're a handsome guy.
Yeah, man. He's bashful.
I'm very self-conscious.
I watched the last horror film today. Have you guys ever seen that one? With
That's also with Caroline Monroe and Joe Spinell.
I didn't really like it that much.
Yeah, it's a trauma movie.
Yeah, I know. It's a second time watch for me, and I decided to give it another chance, and I had a rough time with it. I think I fell asleep like
Too
2
much
times.
of a
in it.
B movie.
Yeah, and I don't know. I think Joe Spinell was a great actor, but he had his moments where his acting was kind of hokey. So.
Like Star Crash, you ever see that?
I haven't yet. I have to see that one because I knew they were in that one as well, Carolyn Monroe and him. So
Right.
I definitely need to see that one. But
Biggest Star Wars ripoff ever. They actually had.
Which one was
they
that? I'm
actually
sorry.
had lightsabers.
Did they really?
Yeah, for
Oh,
real.
that's terrible. That's terrible. Did we lose Rich?
I think so.
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
I'm here, dudes.
Oh, there we go.
I can hear him.
Hey, Brad, you're going to love this one. I was at that, oh, did you watch my update today?
Which one?
I'm
a couple days behind, so I've been looking at it. I think the last one I saw of you was with the Gauntlet.
Oh, okay. I picked up Star Wars, the original VHS that hasn't been tampered with.
Oh, without
So
this.
I can-
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I
I got some
passed
of
up
those
on
the other day too.
Yeah, I know. I saw it in your video. This is like real old school though. This is the CBS Fox version.
Okay, yeah, I have a copy of those. What's the matter? I got crying babies. What's the matter? Come here. It's bedtime. Come here. It's bedtime. Night night. Daddy loves you. And babe, I'm gonna get off here in just a minute, okay? Yes, I gave Miranda hugs and kisses already. Okay, baby. Night night.
No, I remember those days. Those are the best.
Night night, babies. They don't want to go to bed.
I don't blame them. Wait till they get old like us.
Now I can't even stay up past like 11.
Yeah. I missed a couple.
Well, I told my wife I'd wrap it up soon so that way we could watch the pay-per-view.
Yeah. Yeah, my daughter's coming to pick up her dog soon, so yeah. I had him for the weekend. My grand dog.
I gotta say, I'm happy with the way this turned out after all the
I am too.
Craziness.
Very much.
Yeah, that really can.
At least
we're gonna have to do it
figured
again.
out.
I mean, you know what, too, though, and I mean, already on. The people you get on, the harder they talk.
Yeah. There's Rich. He's lost.
I'm coming back.
He's lost in the woods.
I'm glad Rich was able to make it. That's for damn sure.
Me too.
We're gonna die out here.
Hey, Rich, is it dark where you are yet?
Nope.
It just started getting dark here.
7:16 there.
No. Oh, damn. What time is it?
7:16 where you are.
What?
He's trying to come back.
Still like where he is, where Rich is.
Yeah, it's 8:16 where I am, so.
You have to talk.
Oh, well, that's pretty early.
It's very hard.
Hi.
Well, you're all the way up there in New York. Hello.
We're in the forest.
Hi, Rich's wife.
Hi, Rich's wife.
Hi.
She thought he got lost in the woods.
I have a question for Rich's wife.
Uh-oh, here we go.
I have a Rich's wife. When he bugs you, do you ever tell him, "Get the fuck off me, you fucking wanker"?
Yorkshire pudding.
Yorkshire pudding.
Go on, son.
Dude, you should film a slasher movie over there in the woods.
Yeah, really. Rich took a picture of where he was going to be, and it was just a chair out in the woods with his mask on the chair, and sent it to me. I almost pissed myself. I was laughing so hard.
It's the only place where you get signal.
Yeah. Just like he's sitting out there all by himself.
Oh, and the reason why I can't get Wi-Fi is we are in the middle of nowhere, and we can only get but in order for us to get that package, they want to get other people off of the package. They won't put anybody else on.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
So they're trying to get people off it, but no one wants to get off it, so we can't have Wi-Fi until that happens.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
So, it is, yeah.
Yeah, you'll have to take a picture of your house. Take a picture of your house and send it to me through Messenger. You guys said you got your dream house. I'd like to see what it looks like.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Eric left the chat. I don't know if he's still in there, but my chat was frozen, so I didn't get to see him go.
I can't see chat. Has there been many people
Yeah, but
know.
like I said, it was my chat was frozen for a while. I couldn't see anything. I just saw that Eric left. If you're still watching, Eric, no worries on that review, bro. Get to it when you can.
Is that Ron Perlman behind you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Behind,
is.
Are you talking to me? Yes,
behind Brad.
Yeah.
that's
You
Sons of
guys-
Anarchy, Ron Perlman. Yes,
Yeah, when you were talking about
I have,
Desperation earlier,
First time over there, and I know
I watched that last night, brother.
Desperation.
nice, right.
Dave's back in the house.
Dave, what's up, brother?
And my phone died.
Yeah, I watched Desperation last night.
Everybody at the bottom.
Did you actually like it? Because I haven't given it another chance yet.
Right.
What'd you think?
It was better, of course. I really enjoyed Ron Perlman's performance. I wish they could have kept him around a little longer.
Yeah,
but the ending was very anticlimactic. The ending was very not. I didn't like it at all.
I remember there being a lot of CGI.
I get. Well, it's not even that. It's just like, okay, so he goes in there, he doesn't even fight anything, and
right,
it's done. And I get that that can work in a book, but not on film.
Right.
You know.
I'll have to give it another chance someday. I have it. I've only watched it once, and I didn't really particularly care for it. So,
what do you think of it?
Right.
What do you think of the failure of the Dark Tower?
Oh,
I think it was inevitable.
That is one of my favorite stories, and for them to change it just totally pissed me off.
Yeah.
And I know this is going to make me sound terrible, but I didn't like the fact that they made him black.
I have a problem with that too.
I like that. I like the actor and everything. The reason I have a problem with that, there's one reason I have a problem with that, is in the very first page of the book, it describes what Roland looks like.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He's tall, blonde, and thin. I mean, come on. I just have a thing with them when people take good care or take characters and fuck with them. I don't like that.
There's a big
They
thing.
should stick to the
I mean,
source
if
material.
Doing that with James Bond at the minute, the guy from Dark Tower may be playing James Bond, and a lot of people aren't happy about that because they're completely changing him.
Oh, you mean Daniel Craig?
Yeah.
I think they.
Yeah, but see, he's not like bleach blonde. You can barely tell.
Yeah.
Do you know
and he does a really good job.
I have
So
an issue with? He's the one playing Bond after Daniel Craig, apparently, and people aren't happy.
Yeah, Idris Elba is going to be playing Bond.
I've heard that's a rumor, but I don't think that's been confirmed.
But apparently
I hope
they just
not.
want to say that it's just that James Bond's just a code name for that agent, and in each film when it changes, it is a different agent.
Right, 007.
Yeah, but you can't just change the core character like that.
Right.
No.
I mean, if it's
Right,
a character nobody gives a shit about, who cares? Like Nick Fury. Nobody gives a damn what Nick Fury looks like.
True.
Jackson does a great job.
He does.
Yeah, but he's not actually...
I don't like the fact that now in the comic books they're turning Catwoman gay, supposedly.
Yeah.
Or bi or something. Not either.
Yeah.
I wish people would take them out of entertainment.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, dude, I lost
You know, Nick...
A movie, fine, that's fine, but leave it out of established stuff. Like the whole thing with Lando and them turning Lando into some sort of has sex with weird creature things to men. Don't get that at all. I'm like, what the fuck? I remember Lando Ladies Man. I don't remember him fucking the robot.
Right.
I haven't seen that one yet, Han Solo.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was really good.
That's not even in the movie. The guy that wrote the movie, who also wrote Empire Strikes Back, which I get, said that that's the case, that Lando, he just said that, so people are running with it.
Huh.
I just got around to seeing The Last Jedi on Netflix.
What did you think?
I agree with a lot of the things that people say about it, the issues. There is some issues in it.
I liked it a lot
Sean,
better the
friendship
second time
over.
I saw it.
Why, you love Last Jedi, huh?
I love The Last Jedi. I thought it was a great film. And to me, is one of the most emotionally deep pieces in the entire franchise.
I thought it was good, but I was just saying some of the issues. I think there are a few issues with it. Like, I love the
Star Wars
opening, like,
Episode 1.
space battle. How it was epic as hell. Like, the opening space battle. Awesome effects.
Yeah.
There's movie. I'm trying to figure out why the bombers were slower than
character.
Mm. I thought
You know,
Mark Hamill did a real good job too.
with what I didn't mind it. I thought putting Luke into that role was a cool thing.
I wish they could have had more screen time with Luke and Leia together. They only had that one little scene for like a minute.
I love the part where she's floating in
A little
space.
bitch when I
Yeah. I like that though, that she used her force power. You know.
I thought that, and it makes because everybody talks about how they're happy with Disney changing the canon. If you read some of those extended universe books from back in the day, Leia did a lot of stuff like that, and she was actually very powerful. So the fact that, I mean, come on, she obviously is not going to just without training. I mean, she's obviously going to have had some training. That's happened.
So
that's been done a couple Star Wars.
I don't know much about Star Wars, but is there anybody else in that you and Darth Vader? All I hear is villain all time. And
Say that again, Rich.
Is there any other villain in that universe in the comics that's stronger than Darth Vader?
Yeah.
I don't know much about Star Wars. I just know
there's a lot in the books, and because they span centuries in the book stuff. But just like the most badass, everybody just loves Vader.
I would say the Emperor is more powerful.
On YouTube.
Have we seen what?
Have you seen the Darth Schwarzenegger on YouTube?
No.
You know, that's
it's incredible.
You know, that's what David Prowse sounded like when he did his voiceover before James Earl Jones came in.
Oh,
he had a similar type of accent as Arnold Schwarzenegger.
It was terrible.
Oh.
If you ever see like some of the scenes without his voice on it, it's like funny.
Here's a really you get to hear Pete Mayhew speaking Chewbacca's lines. Because the actors had to lines in English, and it's really cool.
All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna bail out on you guys. Hopefully, we can do this again soon. Yeah, my daughter's gonna be coming by soon to pick up the dog. So
my brother's a big Star Wars fan.
See you guys.
Bye, Jason.
Yeah, definitely, Jason. We'll hit you up later, brother.
See you, man.
Bye.
Hey, we'll hit you up in Messenger. Maybe we could do it again soon.
Yeah, sounds great, man.
Glad
whenever any of us are just sitting around doing nothing.
I heard that.
All right, dude. Yeah.
Peace out.
Have a good
Peace out, man.
I'll do it next week.
Later, brother.
Yeah.
See
you. Good one.
But it was a lot of trying to figure things out.
I can still hear him.
Jason, do you know you're still there?
He's still on.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to hit the hang up button, Jason.
Good thing he didn't say anything incriminating.
Right. My chat's disconnected again. Can you guys see anything going on in the chat?
I don't see
I
anything
can't
going on.
anyway, dude.
I can't see the chat at all.
Well, we went from having 12 people watching down to 4, so.
Oh no, we're ignoring them.
And I know I'm one of them.
And then there were none, just like Exodus, right?
Oh,
You guys, has everybody seen Freddy vs. Jason?
Yes.
of course.
Plus,
Who and why?
Freddy, how many times have I told you that?
uh,
I've read yours thousands of times.
I actually love Freddy vs. Jason. It does get a lot of crap, but I think it's
like
so
watching
fun.
the
Also in my top 10 horror movies of all
so
time.
good. Nice.
Nice.
I read that in the script, the original ending was going to have the water in Crystal Lake turn into a hand of blood and drag them to hell. And then Pinhead were going to be stood in between them saying, "What seems to be the problem, gentlemen?"
Yeah.
And then it finished. It'd been so cool.
That would have been cool.
Yeah, they just couldn't get the rights to do it.
You know, they were
It's such a
supposed to
shame.
have one with. You know, they were supposed to have one with Michael Myers versus Pinhead.
Yeah.
When they were talking.
Sorry.
Oh, he finally left. When they were talking about making the movie way back in the day, I always used to tell people my preferred ending would have been if Michael came up from behind them and like stabbed them both and then cut both of their heads off.
It would have been so awesome if it was called Halloween as well.
Yes.
And I read that one of the stories, it would have ruined Michael's character, I think. Apparently, I read that he were going to solve the box and then say that he'll go and kill his sister to replace his soul, and that's when he kills his sister in the original Halloween movie. I think that would have pissed off a lot of fans.
Probably.
Probably.
You know what thing? You know what sucks about? I shouldn't say sucks about Freddy vs. Jason is I wish it was made at a different time because the early 2000s
I agree.
had that crap CGI.
I don't know. I think it came out at a good time, especially for the music. I love those early 2000s metal soundtracks.
True.
I've got my issues with it. I don't like that when they bring Freddy into the real world, he is immortal. I hated that. It didn't feel like Freddy vs. Jason to me. You know what I think about this, Brad. It just felt like they'd watered Jason down and stuck a hockey mask on Frankenstein's monster. That's what it felt like to me.
Well, that's the way King.
Well, I mean, Jason kills in that movie. I mean, you just did a video on that. Jason had a lot of brutal kills.
Hell yeah.
If it was stupid, he's actually really fast and very aggressive, even in his zombie form.
No, not really, bro. In that last couple movies, he wasn't. I mean, and that's where they were going with him at the time.
Absolute aggressive beast as Jason. He was really fast.
I mean, look at him in. I thought Kane Hodder is where. I think Kane Hodder is where that series started to hurt because of the Jason performance.
I think he's a good Jason, but it was in the shit movies.
Yeah.
I have you watched my reviews on?
Yes.
On Jason Goes to Hell and Part 8 and Part 7. The only thing Kane Hodder brought to that role was the ability to breathe heavy.
He's a breathing zombie.
Yeah.
I do give Kane Hodder a lot of shit. I am not a big Kane Hodder fan as far as the Jason movies go. I love him in Hatchet though.
I like him as Jason and Victor Crowley, but I don't like him as a human being.
In the actual Friday 13th.
I don't know if it's out yet, of Death House. Is it Death House?
Wasn't that like the Expendables of horror?
Yeah, apparently. Yeah. I hope it's going to be really fucking good.
Is that coming out or what?
They're having delays on it. There's problems with it.
That sucks. I wish they'd make an Expendables horror. It'd be incredible.
Dave, I'm going to be watching your buddy's movie, DJ. What's it called again? DJ
Stan the Man.
Yeah, Stan the Man. I'm going to be watching that tomorrow night.
Sweet.
Is that a horror movie or is it a comedy?
It's like a dark comedy. It's kind of like think about like Shaft style.
Okay.
Or like if Shaft was a wedding DJ.
That sounds like fun.
There are some horror parts though, because the director mostly does horror, but he mixes it in though.
Well, if I ever get a chance to get up there, I want a part in your next film, even if it's just as cannon fodder. I would like a gruesome death scene.
Yeah, get your head chopped off or something.
Tons of death in the next one, and it's going to be a musical too. So.
Oh, nice!
Yeah, that's just amazing.
I've been wanting to do a movie Massacre music.
Nice.
Rich, you got to help me get whatever program you're using for editing, bro, because I really like the stuff you're.
The one I did on my other ones, you guys can do that. A lot of the stuff in that isn't from that program. I've just downloaded the files onto my phone and just put the files onto the software I'm using.
Well, what I'm talking about in particular is when you take your shot, your actual footage, and you kind of catty corner it and put it off to the side. I don't know how you do that, and that looks so cool.
It's on the program.
It really does.
Adobe,
yeah, Premiere Elements. Mm-hmm.
Really? See, I'm still doing everything on my mobile phone, man. Everything.
I think it's about $80. I think you can get a free trial on it, so try that.
I do like $31 a month for Adobe Premiere Pro.
Nice.
That's what you use?
Yeah, when I'm not being lazy. Because sometimes you'll see some are edited, some aren't. Usually I'm lazy, though.
I gotta get that.
I use KindMaster, which is on my phone, and I pay like $7 a month for that. But I'm still doing everything. I still film with my phone and everything. I looked into getting a new camera, but none of the cameras will let me put a microphone on them, and their audio quality is just not good.
I got was it the Rebel T5i, the Canon? That's pretty good.
I really want to put like graphics in my videos and stuff. Like, I gotta figure that out. I gotta get a program like that.
I can do it all the time, but most of the time I'm just like laying in bed when I make my videos.
You know, like I said, the one I've got, it's not bad for being not a real advanced one.
Yeah.
I've been able to do some pretty cool stuff with it.
Yeah.
But I really like Rich's. Rich has a really cool one. That's really good stuff, man. And I like your new Versus series. Is Rich gone or?
I don't know.
I think his mic just shut off. I think there it goes.
There he is.
Sorry, I shut off. Yeah.
Are you
The
with
thing is,
us?
without editing though, it takes about that 2.5 minute video I put on this morning took 6.5 minutes.
Hours, yeah.
Oh, brother, believe me, I know. The videos that Bill and I do, we shoot about an hour's worth of footage and we get it down to about 35 minutes. And to edit it takes me another 2.5, 3 hours.
Guys, we got the movie void in the chat.
How's it going, man? Well,
Hey.
Go. I don't know. Woman.
It's Sunday.
Hey, my wife is still in the chat, but she's in the other room.
Did you guys see the latest Hellraiser film?
Not yet.
No, Jason tells me it's not bad though, and most people have told me the Judgment is actually not bad, but I haven't seen it myself.
I heard it wasn't that bad.
Best.
But that's not saying much.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
it's
not
great.
saying
It's
much
not
though.
that bad. You can't get much worse than some of those.
Oh no, they were awful. So
Oh, Revelations
I
was
read
just pure shit.
yeah,
Absolutely.
it was terrible. Mm-hmm.
The only
They
reason
asked
they
for
made the
Bradley to
movie
be
was so they wouldn't lose the rights.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, they lost
wish
me with Bloodline.
Yeah, that's where they lost me too.
I couldn't do
I
it.
wish they would lose the rights because I think somebody else would make it.
I saw the other
Hey,
ones,
Rich,
but I. Oh, good.
Say that again, Rich. You're really quiet. I can barely hear you.
Oh, sorry, man. I wish they would probably get a better.
Well, what happens is they went straight to video after the Bloodline, and then they didn't have much of a budget. You know?
Yeah, but you look at, say, like the Child's Play movies. When they went straight to video, the movies got better.
Yeah, they did. They got really bad.
I mean, the last theatrical one was Seed of Chucky, and that was a steaming pile of dog shit.
Holy shit!
Sure
I watched
was.
that last week, and it's awful. I fucking hate it. I wanted my life back.
Once again,
I'll be honest though, it's kind of a guilty pleasure for me because I do get some enjoyment out of it sometimes.
Some of the kills are pretty funny in it, like the family photo one with the guy's face melting off. But the story,
yeah.
What about
actually
when
my favorite part of that movie
by him in the car?
Right.
What did he
my
call
favorite part of that movie is on the DVD features where they're watching their home videos, and that's just hilarious.
Hello, everybody. It's shit face. Is that what he calls himself at the beginning?
I hope in the series they don't do a single episode dedicated to that little shit. I hated that guy.
Yeah.
Terrible character.
Obviously, a nod to Ed Wood, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
My wife says that it was a terrible movie, but killing Britney Spears was awesome. I completely agree.
Oh, yeah, that was a lot of fun. Yeah.
I like John Waters. John Waters.
That's my favorite kill in that movie is watching Britney Spears die.
Method Man is not a great actor. Actually, no, it was Red Man, wasn't it?
Right. The movie.
Speaking of sequels, what did you guys think of? I've been watching Scream, and in England that were divided.
I like the second one.
Mm-hmm.
And
actually, I like the third one better than the second one.
It was too much comedy, I thought.
I think Sydney's a really underrated final girl.
Who, Sydney?
Sydney Prescott? Yeah, she's pretty badass.
Yeah.
I like all four.
Never, see it mentioned in Final Girl when people talk about Final Girl.
She's definitely up there.
She's one of the main Final Girls that doesn't actually die in the series in the long run, too.
The movie Void said he saw Britney live last Monday. Holy shit.
Did you just see Guns N' Roses too? Was it Guns N' Roses or?
Hot. Well, she is hot. Oh, Sydney's hot.
Well, guys, I think I'm going to dip out of here too, in the words of Jason.
Mm-hmm.
Because I told my wife I would watch that pay-per-view with her, and it's been a long time already.
Yeah, I want to watch that too.
Same.
I want to see what happens with Brock Lesnar.
I can't watch it. I'll have
Yeah.
to look at results later.
I'll film it and then you can watch it on my YouTube channel as I face the camera towards my television.
You're the man. You are the man. Oh,
and then the very next day I'll get kicked off of YouTube by WWE.
They're like, dude, you've been on for 10 hours.
I got the.
Use clips from movies in your videos.
Yeah, what about it?
Do you guys worry about your videos getting kicked off?
Yeah, I got yelled at by Lionsgate.
The copyright.
I've only had one movie or one of my videos get kicked off, and what I did is I removed the clip, and it was actually the comedy tag where I put in a clip from Young Frankenstein, and Fox kicked me off.
Damn.
Lionsgate yelled at me.
But everybody else has been pretty cool. They just tell me I can't monetize the video, but I can keep the footage.
That's probably why I've been getting away with so much stuff then, because I'm not getting paid for it.
I don't get paid for it anyway either, but what I find funny though is all the clips that I use come straight off of YouTube anyways. So I'm trying to figure out why those people didn't get copyrighted.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, my slate is still clean as long as you don't as long as you follow their rules. If they tell you to remove it, you remove it. Unless you want to file a dispute. Like one of my friends, the movie Oracle, you know her, Movie Massacre, you know her.
Yeah, I know her, yeah.
She's down in Australia. She put up a video that doesn't have any clips, any music, anything in it whatsoever.
I read
and
that
she got a copyright claim against her.
Really?
Yeah, so she's fighting that one.
So, Bronco, before you go, who's going to win tonight's main event?
Lesnar or Reigns, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
I'm hoping Braun Strowman.
That's what I think.
I heard rumors that might be winning that. I don't know.
I don't know, man. I like Lesnar. I really do. He's a jerk, by the way, in person. He's a real douche. Yeah. Oh, he's a douchebag. No, he's really a douchebag. He's a jerk off.
Oh.
But and I don't care if he's bigger than me. I don't mind. I'll still tell him he's a douchebag. But
yeah, I don't know if I would do that.
I like Brock I like his character and I like him in the UFC. I'm a fan of his.
I like Brock.
But I don't want to see him as champion anymore. I want to see a champion that's there.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the reasons I'm such a big John Cena fan is John Cena he works his ass off and he's always there.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
But
it doesn't put over talent.
And I definitely don't want Roman Reigns as champion. He's boring.
Oh, I
like Roman Reigns, but
fighting a WWE champion, and that's just money. It'll be each company against champion, and I think everybody'd love to see that. Because he could take that Braun.
I thought Braun should have beaten him the first time. You know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because they built him up. They built up Braun Strowman so much for a while.
They did.
And then they just kind of dropped the ball.
You know what changed that, I think, was the WrestleMania thing where he picked the kid out of the crowd. I think a lot of people didn't like that, and they really got pissed off about it, so they moved away from him.
That was bad.
But you know what I thought was funny? Something I've always thought is funny is the Roman Reigns situation. Everybody hates Roman Reigns now, right?
I like,
but
Reigns,
it was
it
was the WWE universe that was asking for Roman Reigns to be pushed. They begged for Roman Reigns to be pushed. When they were with the Shield, everybody cheered Reigns and booed the others. They wanted Roman Reigns pushed so bad, then they finally got their wish, and everybody hated it.
I don't get that the people claim they don't like him because they say he wins all the time. No, he doesn't. He loses all the fucking time. He can never win big matches either.
Just
I
giving him
win
the
tonight, but
opportunity
turn
every
heel
time. I
and
think
join
that's
Paul
why
Heyman.
people don't like him.
Kind of a little like when Austin went with Vince McMahon at WrestleMania.
I decided I'm just going to take y'all.
I think the fact that they keep
That's right.
giving him the opportunity over and over again and keep trying to build him up, that's why people don't like him.
Bro, surprise.
He came back, yeah.
Anyways, guys, I'm going to get out of here tonight, okay?
Okay.
All right, brother.
I'll talk to y'all later.
Talk to you
Thanks
later.
for joining us today.
All right. Peace out, guys.
Bye.
Peace.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, his character. Mm-hmm.
What about the Ronda Rousey match?
Have a good night.
You think she's got?
Said it.
You think she's gonna win the championship?
I met the Honky Tonk Man before.
You met the Honky Tonk Man?
Yeah, he was with Killer Kowalski. I got their
Did you
autograph.
see NXT that was on yesterday?
I like the NXT.
That's so cool. Hulk Hogan once, I was incredibly drunk and then grabbed his arm. Yeah, I Shayna Baszler is going to screw Ronda Rousey and shit.
Yeah, probably.
Mm-hmm.
I met Lex Luger too.
I'm really.
Have you seen what Lex Luger looks like now compared
Lex,
to what he used to look like?
Yeah, he was nice
Pretty
though.
sad.
He looks like a standard old man now.
Yeah. He was huge back in the day.
Yeah.
A lot of those guys, it's sad. It's almost like the wrestler movie where they're total has-beens and they got medical problems now and they're just doing it to get money because anything to get a buck.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's unfortunately true, isn't it?
It is. Like,
I'm a big
some of the
Oscar
people
fan,
that
and I'm
were big in the
really
80s
tired
and
of
now their careers
seeing
have
her lose.
faded. I recently got Sting's autograph.
Badass. Where was?
I was at a small show, believe it or not, like a local.
I was supposed to go to that.
Yeah.
Was that it?
Sting's one of my all-time favorite.
I'm really disappointed with things. I raged when he lost to Triple H. I was shouting, it's fucking ridiculous.
Oh, me too. Like,
it made no sense at all. It was just Triple H burying WCW wrestlers.
It's almost like they were trying to stick the knife into him because of WCW.
Yeah, I think that's why they did that. Mm-hmm.
Like, come on, you totally derailed his comeback.
He did. It sucks that. And I can remember the night before in a promo, he said it has nothing to do with WWE, and then that happened.
Yeah.
It was guys. It sucked. I'm getting tired. I really want to see Asuka win the title. I'm getting tired of seeing her lose. I really like Asuka. I think she deserves
I know, yeah.
it.
Another thing where they built her up, and then now she's losing all the time. What the hell?
It made no sense. And I've got a feeling we're going to see James Ellsworth at SummerSlam.
Probably. It's gonna ruin it again.
Yeah, I really want to see Becky Lynch win that championship again, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Probably not.
Nah. It's another like Dolph Ziggler thing, isn't it? She's just going to lose and lose and lose.
Hmm. Well, it seems like Ziggler is coming back now. Pretty big.
Yeah, he is. He's doing really good now. He deserves it. He's a
What
really good wrestler. It could have been
He is.
the next Shawn Michaels, but I don't feel that they used him, good enough to his potential.
True.
Is anybody
I think. What's that, Dave?
I was gonna say, is anybody still in the chat? Can you see it?
Yeah, the movie void is still in there.
Cool.
Movie void says, "I met the Hulkster when I was 10."
Nice.
That's fun. That's awesome, man. I met Hulkster, I think in 2009. I was dressed as him at a TNA show, and I was at the front. I was really drunk, and he kept pointing at me and doing the belt sign. And the lady next to me said, after the match, go to the front, and I went to the front. Hogan came round, and just grabbed his arm and just went, "I love you." Yeah. He's still huge as well.
Yeah, I just saw that promo they did with the NWO.
He looks really good.
Pretty cool.
Speaking of people that have got huge, Dean Ambrose looks pretty damn big now.
He does look pretty jacked up.
Freaking jacked. I really want him to turn on Seth tonight.
He might. Hey, it's Seth that ruined Sting's career. He ended his career, remember? Throwing him against the...
He has got a...
Yeah.
I read it. I saw him on an interview, and apparently after he ran straight into the back of ambulance going, "I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry." And Sting were like, "Hey, it's all good." And he was really cool about it, apparently. Which were nice. Very professional.
True. Well, that Sting is very professional. Yeah.
He is. It's fantastic. I really like that version of Sting when he turned into the Crow one.
Yeah, that really pushed him over the edge.
Mm-hmm. His entrance at that WrestleMania were fantastic.
They were awesome.
Yeah.
I like when he used to come down on the wire.
Yeah, that was really, really good.
Oh, horrific
Didn't
nightmares
Triple H
is
have
in the chat.
Oh, nice.
Hey,
Didn't
Jason.
Triple H have the Terminator entrance when he were against Sting? He came up holding those Terminator heads, didn't he? And Arnold Schwarzenegger introduced him. I thought that was cool.
That was cool, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Did you
I've
ever
heard
see
rumours
one?
that The Rock might be back tonight.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's true or not. I think Elias is going to do one of his concerts, and I think The Rock will come out.
That would be funny.
I love Elias. Elias is incredible.
He is good.
He's so entertaining. I really like The Miz, too.
He's funny. They had the Miz TV show coming out. I hope I can stay up to watch it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna make it.
What horrors have you guys recently been watching?
I've been watching the Killer Clowns Blu-ray.
Oh, nice.
I love that movie.
All the special features and stuff.
Is that the Arrow release or the?
Yeah, the Arrow release.
Nice. So would you highly recommend it?
Oh yeah. It's packed with special features and stuff.
Nice. I always wanted a sequel to that.
They're working on it. They're trying.
They are trying to make it?
Yeah. It's just one of those things. Like if you made a hit like in the '80s, trying to get another one. Everybody always wants to make sequels, but it's just about getting the funding for it and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It wasn't that gory, was it? That film, if I remember.
What was it?
Just
So
really
weird.
fun
It's
to
so
watch.
like bizarre.
It wasn't that gory, was it?
Yeah.
It's been a long time. So that. I remember the
Yeah.
scene where it was brutal, where the clown's pointing at that girl that's in the diner,
Uh-huh.
and he's going like that, and he's pointing that hammer.
They talk about that on the guy who did the music talks about that.
Yeah, that scene's incredible.
I love when that one
Really?
clown kills the guy in the jail and he
Oh,
blows
that's really
the thing and it grabs his neck.
Yeah.
true.
Awesome. Creepy though, like they were really creepy.
They did the critters
Oh, yeah.
too, the brothers. They did the critters designs.
They did.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so they kind of got the same style faces on the clowns as the critters.
Is it true that I think I read somewhere that they used some of those faces in? What is it? Ernest Scared Stupid.
Yeah.
That was it.
Ernest Scared Stupid.
Yeah.
They just do a repaint on
For real?
them. They did that with Troll 2 as well with some other masks from other movies.
The legendary Troll 2.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, man. Sharknado's premiering tonight too, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
How many are there now? Like 7?
6.
Sharknadoes?
I think this one's 6, yeah.
I think they're time traveling in this one.
Yeah, they're advertising it as the last Sharknado, aren't they? But it's not going to be.
How about they actually have Sharknado in the water, underwater? That'd be too realistic.
Yeah, I guess it'd just be called, I don't know, Whirlpool or something.
It'd just be called the Ocean.
Kind of funny though. They have all the cameos.
I read that they've been trying to remake the remake, which I'd be good if that came out. If it was outrated.
What are they remaking?
Movies have you watched, Rich? Have you seen some new good horrors?
Really delayed. What did I watch? I watched. Sleepwalkers for the first time earlier.
That Stephen King movie, well.
Stephen King. Is it the Stephen King thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a weird one.
What'd you think of that?
Man, I think I'm pretty delayed on this. I like weird. I like weird. Yeah, like Dave said, it is weird. I like really odd stuff. I actually liked Human Centipede. That's how much I like odd movies.
It is messed up.
Yeah.
Definitely freaky. I haven't seen any of the others, though.
It's like Street Trash and...
Oh, hell yeah. Street Trash. Slime City. Street Trash.
So I really like Street Trash. I think... yeah. Good movie. I know you've been watching some of those, haven't you?
I've never seen Street Trash. What's that
Oh,
about?
you gotta. It's it's about homeless people in like a garbage, like a trash yard.
Really.
Yeah, and there's a liquor store, and the guy digs out through the back of the liquor store a bunch of old booze bottles, and one called Viper. It makes all the homeless people melt. and they melt like in different colors. It's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
But it's like it's crazy. That's a
Sounds
nuts,
fantastic for it.
really nuts movie.
Sounds like fun.
What else? Yeah, Slime City's really good too. That's another melt. My next movie will be a melt movie too. Melt musical.
Oh, that's badass.
You ever see the Incredible Melting Man?
Yep.
That's
good.
classic.
Yes. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay.
That's an awesome one.
I like
you ever
watching it
see-
now. Oh, good.
So, little off topic, but I used to watch that one.
Did you ever see an old movie called Death Dream?
Yep.
With the guy
No, I have.
back from the Vietnam War and he was a zombie.
Bob
That was a
Clark.
good one. Like Tom Savini, I think that was like his first movie doing the effects.
Directed by the guy who did Black Christmas too.
Right, Bob Clark. Yeah.
Black Christmas, one of the few films that actually scares me. It's horrible.
It's awesome. I love it.
Yeah, it is really good. Watched this time a few days back.
I could see why it's so influential, you know, to like Halloween and Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Especially that opening shot when they show it from his perspective and he's climbing up the house. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
The phone calls he makes.
Oh, it's so freaky.
No.
I don't know how they did that. Like, it sounds like 5 different guys talking.
I never saw that. Remake.
Yeah. Is I kind of disassociate it from the original, though. It's kind of like its own thing, really.
Don't they really get in? They get into his character a lot more.
Yeah.
Oh,
and,
okay.
Billy.
And other things I won't
get
spoil.
Yeah. In the original, you don't get to know anything about the guy. You never see him.
Is it a good remake? Is it worth watching? Or
It's gory. It's really, really gory, yeah.
Nice, that's good.
It's weird, when they first started showing the trailers, there's like 3 different versions of it. And I think they tested every single one.
Yeah.
And the trailers actually, there's some crazy shit in the trailers that didn't make it in the final movie. But yeah, it was gory. You know, it's got a good cast. I like all the girls in it and stuff.
See a movie, boy?
I don't know if that's true, but I read that Halloween 2.
What was the question? You're cutting out a little bit.
Sorry, man.
Okay.
I don't know if that's true or not. Like the Halloween was originally supposed to be Black Christmas 2.
Really?
I'm not sure.
They just
Maybe
changed the script and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know if that were bullshit or.
I think. What did he do?
No.
I think John.
I always saw Halloween 3 as them trying to explain why. Sorry, man. Actually, it's because it's really delayed when I'm talking into the camera.
It is a little delayed, yeah.
I think
you kind
John
of cut in and out.
Yeah. I think John Carpenter talked to Bob Clark before he made Halloween, and they were talking about. Yeah, it's in the Blu-ray.
Oh no.
Yeah, they were talking about making it a sequel, and Halloween would be the sequel, but he just made it his own thing. He just kind of went with it.
I'm glad.
Yeah, only in talks though.
you imagine if he did that? It would never be thought of the same way.
The burning.
What'd you say? The burning? I love that.
Oh, The Burning. That's my favorite.
Yeah, everybody keeps telling me to see it.
Oh yeah,
You haven't seen it yet? Oh my god, you have to see it.
Never. No.
It's required.
It's my favorite slasher movie.
I actually didn't see it till a couple of years ago.
Incredible.
Freaking awesome.
Wow.
It's funny that Tom Savini decided to do that instead
That didn't
of.
get a sequel then if it was that popular at that time, because horrors, they had full franchise. They did well.
That's a weird question. That's like the Weinsteins probably thought they were moving up in the world because they produced it. That was their first movie. So they probably didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably didn't want to make it like a franchise or anything.
It would have been nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Bronco Juggalo's back.
Could it have had a?
He's watching the pay-per-view. I can't see it. I can sort of see it.
Notification on my phone telling me a result of a big match, and I should have returned the
We might get a
notification.
copyright infringement right here.
Vince McMahon's gonna
Showing
call
the
him.
match.
This way, any copyright infringements go on Sean's channel and not mine.
Wow, thanks. Thanks for that.
Actually, you see that big ass TV behind the small TV? That's my baby, but right now it's got a thing out on it, and I have to get it fixed.
Oh. Holy shit! What size is that?
90.
Wow.
It's amazing.
Shit.
So what match is this?
This is Seth Rollins versus
Ziggler.
Dolph Ziggler for the Intercontinental Championship. I just thought I'd stop back in for a minute and show you guys.
Cool, man.
Not show you the TV, but show you the pay-per-view.
Is that Dean Ambrose?
It was. He shaved his head.
Yeah.
He looks awesome.
He's going for the Triple H look.
Yeah.
He bulked up too.
I always felt he was kind of the weakest of the Shield. You know? Never really got into him.
Yeah, he decided to join the Roid Fest with everybody else.
How about that guy, Drew McIntyre? That guy's huge.
He's one I'm shocked they let come back to the company after all the shit he talked about him.
Yeah. He got real jacked though.
Drew. Anyway, sorry to interrupt your conversation, guys. I've got you guys still up on the chat on the thing. I'll be in the chat. I'll talk to y'all later.
All right, bro. Is the chat still up?
I'm trying to think of coming soon now, isn't there? I think soon on sci-fi.
So the late horror show in there in the chat. That's cool. I actually tried getting him to join us.
having some original Jennifer Aniston. That'd have been awesome.
Yeah.
Megalon. Is it as goofy as it looks?
What's that?
I know you said in your review that it's actually pretty serious. It looks quite good review. It is pretty impressive, especially with Statham. So I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Oh, the Meg.
I love Jason Statham.
I really liked it. I thought it was fun as hell. And there actually is a few like kind of jump scares.
I'll probably see it Tuesday, I think.
Yeah. It's not like bloody and gory like Piranha or anything. But I just think it's well done. And the effects are awesome. And I like Jason Statham was pretty kick ass.
What was that? Mm-hmm.
At one point, you see him going one-on-one with the shark.
Nice.
Fly.
It's like he just takes him on himself. The thing's like 75 feet long. Pretty awesome.
I read that before. Is it Mark Wainwright in the Transformers franchise? Would it have been a Transformers game?
What about Transformers?
Oh, I read that before Mark. Is it Mark Wahlberg?
Mark Wahlberg.
Before he was in that franchise, it was going to be Jason Statham, but
that would have been better.
the Transformers are going to be started back out, but because those Transformers would have got destroyed.
I can't stand those movies. So bad. God.
Yeah.
Is it the two? With that,
I wish they could have made it more like the cartoon, you know, the original.
Oh,
cartoon.
yeah.
Other than horror movies, what are your favorite? Have you got any other favorite movies that isn't in the horror genre?
I love action movies. I love Die Hard, Con Air,
man,
Face Off.
I just watched Die Hard in a few days.
Nice.
But
everybody likes Die Hard.
And then I like
Zeus.
I love all the 80s action movies like freaking Arnold Schwarzenegger and
like
Stallone.
Cobra. Cobra's one of my favorites.
Same.
I love Cobra. It's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I even like animated movies too.
Mm-hmm.
Really excited. We're getting a new Rambo. That's coming soon. That's awesome. Mm-hmm.
That last one was brutal as hell, like the blood.
Yeah, it was.
It was like a horror movie.
It was gory as shit.
Well, when he was on that, I really like the scene at the beginning where that guy's following Rambo and he's saying, "Don't you care about the world?" And Rambo just goes, "Fuck the world."
I would like to see that actually. What's your favorite Rambo movie? Is that your favorite?
Yeah, Rambo 4. I was really surprised. It was really good, and I liked it. It were true events, and I really liked the scene where they had the mines down in the water, and they were making. It was shocking scenes in that film, and I really enjoyed it.
I like Rambo 3, probably the best.
Yeah.
3's definitely the silliest with the one-liners.
Yeah, it's so good.
I don't like watching Rambo 1 is good, but I don't like watching it because all the way through I don't see this badass. I just feel really bad for the guy. And I want
Right? Yeah.
I love it.
He's such an
It's
iconic
great.
character. But my favorite movie character that isn't a horror.
Let me see.
Well, that's Awkward Creed 2. That's going to.
You're probably John McClane, yeah.
That's badass. McClane's a beast.
I got a painting. I made my friend paint me a portrait of John McClane from the first movie. I got that in the other room.
Have you heard about? I read that they're trying to make a sequel apparently, where he goes to Nakatomi Tower events, and something else happens.
Really? That would be funny. He sounds like this shit always happens on Christmas.
I thought that was so funny in Die Hard 2, and he's like, how can the same shit happen to the same guy? I'm like, yeah, exactly. That's why
it ruins his character, doesn't it? Because
I only really like the
3
first
is
one.
alcoholic and he's heavily on drugs too because of it. And it's a groomer too, which is even worse. If you've seen Husk, what's his fucking name? That's the name. Is it
Jeremy Irons?
What was it? Live Free or Die Hard? That one?
Rude, I like that one. It's
Timothy Oliphant?
Justin Long?
Yeah, the Timothy Elephant one. That's it. Yeah.
I
really enjoyed it too.
I thought 3 was decent with Sam Jackson.
One was right. One of the that was an incredible sequel. That to me was second that movie.
The last one was horrible though. Good Day to Die Hard.
I agree. Yeah, it was. It was.
It was so short too. It's like. It
seemed like they weren't even trying. Like
right. It was like everybody complained about PG-13 for the fourth one, and then it was like their answer to like, okay, it's R again. Do you like this one? Here you go.
I think people just want to see John McClane on his own.
Yeah.
Again,
that was the whole point of the first one. Yeah.
Yeah.
He had the Family Matters guy, but he was down in a car.
Yeah. Welcome to the party, pal. And he throws the chair out the window.
I felt sorry for the guy that that was in Die Hard 2. He played Walter Peck in Ghostbusters, if you know who I mean. And it's like a similar character. Apparently, when he were outside, a lot of people used to give him so much crap for playing those characters.
Did they try punching him?
But Ghostbusters is one.
This man has no dick.
Did you guys see the remake?
Of what?
Ghostbusters?
No, I can't do it.
I saw it. I watched it.
Is it horrible?
I mean, if they were,
it's not as bad as people say.
Yeah, it's not as bad as people say, but still, it's like just because of the title. If it had a different
it's just
title and
the guys that were in the original one in.
I'll say I think Kristen Wiig is a really talented
Incredible.
comedian.
When you see she is. Isn't she in Wonder Woman 2 or something I was reading?
Yes.
Yeah. That's
Is she gonna be the bad guy?
Yeah.
I think so.
Oh, cool.
I really wanted Jane the Ghostbuster. That didn't happen. Which sucked. That's things about reboots. Do you think Aliens ran its course?
I haven't even seen the last one yet.
Yeah, I still need to see Covenant.
I heard it's not that good.
I know people that really freaking like it and dislike it. But...
I mean, you'd think Ridley Scott would be able to bring it back to the roots, you know.
I agree.
I think he's just trying too hard to like attach the movies together. Really.
Yeah.
I like Prometheus. Prometheus.
It was very sci-fi. What's that?
Back. I had to jump back in here for a second. You guys were talking about aliens. I've been in the chat. I've been talking to you guys on the chat, but you're not hearing me. Am I the only person in the world that doesn't think the Aliens franchise is horror?
Well, I think the original movie had a lot of horror to it.
Give me my hat.
Definitely got more sci-fi. I call it sci-fi action.
I don't want nobody to see me without my hat.
Even the first one, Alien, 1979.
The first one's like a slasher movie.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. It is like horror.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a mix of both.
It's a commercial.
The Aliens definitely sci-fi action.
Yeah.
Really good sequel too.
Oh, it's great.
You know, one of the reasons I like streaming things is no commercials, but yet now WWE has commercials all over it.
Oh.
One
Vince
thing
McMahon
I
needs
like
more money.
during the commercials, they play the match.
All the twins.
Who?
Bella Twins?
The Bella Twins.
Are they back?
And tonight there's so much chance of history. Honestly, there's nothing like I gotta ask a question. Is that the announcement of WWE Evolution's first ever all review?
Too bad that Jim Neidhart passed away. You hear about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that right after it happened. That was terrible.
Yeah.
You know that, right, babe?
Alexa Bliss is going to be
Jim the Anvil Neidhart passed away. Natalia's father.
What'd you say, Rich?
Have you heard who they've announced is going to be fighting Alexa Bliss at the Evolution event?
That's not why we're here tonight. Honestly, we're here to have fun.
I haven't heard that.
Do you want me to tell you? I don't know if it'll spoil anything. That's why I'm holding back.
I don't know.
I'll just say it. You don't have to listen if not. It's Trish Stratus.
Oh, man.
Oh, Trish Stratus. Nice. Stratisfaction.
I know where she's been the last few years.
She was in the Royal Rumble. Had the Women's Royal Rumble.
Oh yeah, I remember Sasha Banks. Is it? I don't know if it's just me, but I freaking love Shinsuke Nakamura and how his cheap ways of winning.
Yeah, when he punch him in the balls, whatever.
Laughing.
I'm surprised he hasn't won the championship
Is that
yet.
New Day? I know.
So AJ's been the champ quite a while.
Yeah. Yep.
I am so tired of the pancake thing. What the hell's
Yeah.
with the
Oh
New
my
Day and
god, I
pancakes?
hate those guys.
I normally skip their matches now.
They were really funny at first, but now it's getting kind of old.
I never liked this. You know what's really retarded is that new guy they have when they dance around. Can't remember his name.
The fact that people actually grab those
I better
pancakes
go,
and eat them
because-
is gross.
Coyotes coming out.
Oh no! Don't get eaten by coyotes.
Oh, you can hear.
Looks pretty dark out there. It's gonna be like pitch black. The bear is gonna come out.
Yeah, the bear's out there too.
You know, Rich, Ribbo was made up where you're at.
Yeah. What's that do?
Ribbo was made up there. Ooh, I love that mask.
What mask?
The Bludgeon Brothers.
Oh yeah.
The one that Harper's wearing. Harper's wearing this like badass skull on his head. It looks sick with big horns on it.
Cool.
Guys, whenever you guys want to do this, just let me know.
Oh yeah, we should do this more.
Yeah, we'll hit you up. We gotta set up another one soon. We'll have to talk about it.
Well, I'll probably hit you up at some point, Sean, on Messenger.
Yeah.
When we're just sitting around, me, you, and Jason or someone, we're just sitting around doing nothing.
It didn't seem like when we planned it, it worked that well. Planned it for 2 months. We failed pretty miserably.
Well, I just hope Chris doesn't feel bad. And I also hope that Random Ross and Monty G didn't get too upset, you know.
But whenever you guys just want to chat, even if it's not.
I'm always
we got movie freak in the house.
Hey, movie freak, how's it going?
He says, "Do you guys consider It Follows a good horror movie?"
I don't like it. I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I thought it was stupid.
I own it. I bought it.
Yeah, I blind.
It kind of tried to be an 80s throwback.
Have a good night.
You too, man. Bye, Rich.
You can hear me.
Good night, Rich.
Later, brother. Have a good night.
Thanks for joining us.
Awesome.
Is it just me, or does it look like there's a face watching the glass on the window behind me?
Is there? Yeah. There's the eye.
Hell, man, I thought you were saying that about myself. Fucking hell.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not kidding.
Oh, get back in the house.
The window looks funny.
The raccoons are gonna
Come look at this.
Get out of the woods.
Yeah, in your window, Brad. The eye, the nose, the mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like Michael Myers' mask halfway looking at me.
Yeah.
Like H2O.
He's gonna eat you.
Do you guys have work in the morning?
I don't have work anymore.
because I do.
Oh no.
Yeah, I got to work in the morning. I never go to bed till after midnight, though.
Yeah. When do you have
Yeah,
to work?
I go to bed at midnight. I got to be there at 9, but I have to take my daughter to school and have her there by 8.
Hmm.
What time is it?
Andy Kishore.
Rich, we can still see you. You're still there.
Guys, I'm out of the wood. Whatever you guys want to do, let me know. Good night.
I don't know what he just said.
He was singing something.
Hey guys, so in the chat, Andy Kishore says, which one of you has the most?
Is that? It's the. So yeah, I know what the reflection is. Danny, it's that. It's just that. No, it's the bedroom door and the light shining off that picture over there, and it's reflecting in the. Dave, did you just put yourself on fast forward?
No, I just catch up. I keep freezing. Well, I was freezing earlier. Rich, are you okay?
I thought he left.
He said he did, but he forgot to turn it off.
Oh, okay. Hey, everybody in the chat. I can't see the chat, but I want to know that I want you to feel included. So I'm saying hi.
Here we got Movie Freak and Andy Kishore in the chat.
Hey, guys.
I got one new subscriber off of this show.
Nice.
I got one too.
Some girl named Kelly.
I got two more, I think, but I can't see who they are. I think they're like on private. That was from yesterday, though. I can't go to YouTube now because well, I'm on YouTube, but I can't go to my thing now because it'll
A couple of my
off.
subscribers said they were going to go check out my review.
Nice. Thanks again, man.
Oh, dude, it was awesome.
It was a very good review.
The snow, I don't like the snow either.
Yeah.
It wasn't a lot more of the movie.
Your producer on the extra feature,
yeah.
Your producer was talking about how he was real proud of that, and I was like, man, I'm going to hurt somebody's feelings when I say that I don't like it.
The reason why he was saying the reason why we kept it in there because it made him laugh. I imagine it's like they're in a snow globe or something.
If you talk to that girl that played the Juggalette girls that played in it,
yeah,
do me a favor and have them watch the review. I would love to get their thoughts on being in the movie.
Yeah, it's hard to get the girls to, because they're so busy all the time. The guys, though, I got no problem.
Well, if you just haven't talked to them, tell them to watch the review because I would love to hear what they have to say about being in the film.
Definitely. My producer's actually calling me now.
Oh,
see if
cool.
I can get. Oh, I missed it. Matt, I'm sorry. See if I can. See if I can text him.
What's going on?
Did you see Nick's? Did you see Nick's review of your film?
Yeah.
I saw
that was
that
awesome.
too.
You
Yeah,
guys are the
was real
best.
good.
I'm next. I have to do it next.
Thank you. I think Jason's gonna do one too.
Yeah, we all gotta do one.
Thank you, guys.
It's so funny. It's so funny how many people in my comments though thought that it was some sort of horror remake of Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
I was like, no, it has nothing to do with Groundhog Day. I was like, Bill Murray did not approve this film.
we were thinking about calling him though. He knows about DJ
Yeah, good luck
Stan the
with that
Man.
one, right?
Does
he really?
Yeah, one of the actors in that movie. He's a SAG actor, so he was in all the he was in like a David O. Russell movie, and Bill Murray was around at some point, so he told him about it.
Nice.
Well, they're always filming movies where I live, because I live right here by Albuquerque, you know?
Like Breaking Bad and stuff, right?
Not just Breaking Bad, but they're like, they call it Chillywood, because
cool.
Albuquerque's like become the new Hollywood. And like they were filming a movie right down the road from my house the other day, and I had to stop and wait for them. And it almost made me late for work.
They were starting to do that here in Plymouth, but it didn't follow through.
And then
They're
I walked
calling it,
into this little tiny grocery store in the town I live in.
Yeah.
That's super overpriced, by the way. And right behind the curtain, Mel Gibson was standing there.
Wow.
They were doing some sort of movie in there that he was filming.
Nice.
And he actually has a house just down the road. He owns a
How about
freaking ranch just down the road.
Oh, man.
How about a new Mad Max with Mel Gibson? That'd be great.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
We got
And I don't know,
around
now
here.
they did that Fury Road, I don't know if they'd do it.
Probably not.
I got
We
a
got
buddy
Chris-
of mine, he was in sorry, Dave, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, good. I gotta check something anyways.
I have a buddy who was in the sequel to Independence Day.
Nice.
I heard that was
Resurgence.
really bad.
Yeah, it's not very good. Definitely did not capture the magic of the original.
Movie Freak asks, where do you live, Bronco Juggalo?
I live just east of Albuquerque. You know that place that Bugs Bunny's always taking the wrong turn at?
Albuquerque.
What do you think about Keene becoming mayor of Knox, Tennessee?
Dude, that's so funny. I could just imagine him trying to choke slam somebody for not agreeing with a policy.
Right through the table.
Or him telling him, come on, let's hug it out. Let's hug it out.
It's kind of funny because he's been back recently.
Oh, so he's like a mayor and a wrestler?
He just was on recently, like a few weeks ago, with Daniel Bryan.
I thought he lost, but apparently he did win. He was the mayor of Knoxville, Tennessee, or something like that.
Right.
You knew that, right, babe? Kane is the mayor of Knoxville, Tennessee. Well, Jesse Ventura did it.
That's right. So, guys, I'm probably gonna have to wrap this up soon. I gotta get ready for work, you know.
Okay.
All right, brother. I couldn't help but come back on, man. I was watching y'all on YouTube, and I had to come back when you started talking about aliens.
It was a fun time. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks to everybody that watched. Thanks to everybody in the chat.
Thanks to everybody in the chat. And thanks for everybody who joined me on the show.
Yeah, we can do this more.
And if we're not doing anything some other time, we'll like hit you up on Messenger. We'll just start it up again.
Yeah, definitely. Good times.
All right, guys. Have a good night.
All right,
You too, guys. Have a good one.
Awesome.
Bye-bye.
Have a good one.
You too.
Peace.
Bye.
Let me just sign off saying thank you for joining me in the horror corner.
Nice.